Hey guys, welcome back to yet another episode of season 7. We are back again, as you have seen. Naya set, Naya space, but same old ethos to bring all the doers mindset in one space. So हामीले रिसेन्टली डिस्कर्ड सर्भर क्रिएट गरेको छौँ. डिस्कर्ड सर्भरमा चाहिँ द आइडिया इज टु ब्रिङ डिफ्रेन्ट माइन्डसेट डुवर्सको माइन्डसेटलाई एउटा ठाउँमा वेयर वी क्यान इङ्गेज एन्ड इन्टरेक्ट विथ देम. अनि दिस टाइम वी आर कलिङ अ लट अफ अदर क्रिएटर्स, पिपल हु क्यान मेक मीम्स आउट अफ दिस कन्टेन्ट, पिपल हु क्यान रिक्रिएट दिस कन्टेन्ट इन्टु VFX, डिजाइन, वाट एभर इट इज. प्लिज डु सबमिट अस अन आवर डिस्कर्ड सर्भर एन्ड देयर विल बी डेफिनेटली इन्सेन्टिभ्स. अनि आजको गेस्ट हुनुहुन्छ हर्षवर्धन शाहानी. हि लिड्स अ मार्केटिङ एजेन्सी, भेरी पपुलर मार्केटिङ एजेन्सी कल V-chitra. आजको कन्भर्सेसन एकदमै खतरा भएको छ. टन्स अफ टेक अवेज टु टेक फ्रम उहाँको लास्ट 27 इयर्सको एक्सपिरियन्स एन्ड थिङ्स द्याट हि हेज डन, थिङ्स द्याट हि हेज सिन. अमेजिङ अब्जर्भेसन. आई नो यु लभ द कन्भर्सेसन. प्लिज वाच टिल द एन्ड. अनि लाइक, सेयर एन्ड सब्सक्राइब. बिकज हामीलाई के लाग्छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ हामीले गरिरहेको कुराहरू यदि मोर एन्ड मोर पिपलसँग रिच आउट भयो भने आई थिङ्क वी क्यान रियली क्रिएट एन इम्प्याक्ट. सो प्लिज हेल्प अस by sharing, liking and commenting and anything that you can happen, anything you can do to help us to reach more people. त्यति भन्दै enjoy the episode. Harsh, thank you so much for accepting the invitation.
Welcome, thank you.
So I think हर्षलाई चिन्ने मैले मौका पाएको चाहिँ एउटा हाम्रो कोलाब्रेसनमा थियो. हामीले एउटा हिपहपको रियालिटी सो गरेको थियौँ. अनि या मेरो अब्जर्भेसन चाहिँ फास्ट आइडिया मन परेपछि टक 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 टक, नो वेस्टिङ अ टाइम. हाउ डिड आई से इट राइट? आइडिया मन पऱ्यो भने चाहिँ
Yeah, why waste time? If the idea is good, go ahead.
So you have been leading a marketing agency. That's what you call marketing agency.
Marketing advertising.
Marketing advertising. कति भयो हजुर लिड गर्न थाल्नुभयो?
Well, total industry experience would be 30 years, more than your age probably.
अनि V-chitra लिड गर्नुभएको चाहिँ कति भयो?
V-chitra almost अब 15 साल भनौँ.
15 साल. So हाम्रो लास्ट कन्भर्सेसन अनुसार यु केम टु नेपाल 1997.
म नेपाल May 1997 मा आएको. अनि at that point of time, basically I came here to start an agency called J. Walter Thompson.
यो international.
It's an international multinational agency. And I came to, because we had a lot of local clients त्यो बेला, like Surya Tobacco थियो, Tobacco Pepsi थियो, in all multinational ब्रान्डहरू सबै नेपालमा आइसकेको थियो. त्यो बेला सुरु भएर थियो. अनि those brands demanded the kind of expertise that they get in India. So they basically asked the agency to start. And Thompson त्यो बेलामा इन्डियामा उहाँहरूको आइटिसी र पेप्सीको एजेन्सी भएर उहाँले रिक्वेस्ट गरेर यहाँ स्टार्ट गर्ने. अनि त्यो हिसाबले मलाई यहाँ पठाएको थियो.
त्यहाँ चाहिँ हजुर पहिले 30 इयर्सको जर्नी चाहिँ इन्डियाबाट नै सुरु भयो?
इन्डियाबाट मेरो जर्नी इन्डियामा. आई फिनिस माई ग्रेजुएसन 1991 मा.
ओके.
Were you born?
Oh yeah, I was born in 1990. As a marketing नै.
So
ग्रेजुएसन चाहिँ as a
so मैले normal I'm just a normal BA economics graduate. And then my hobby was writing in college. So but I was not, well, I would not write poetry or film songs or anything else. My specialty was everything and anything. So that everything and anything only related to one industry, advertising. So that's how my journey started. And he got a small odd jobs, freelancing, creative, and working odd jobs. It was very difficult because when 1999 मा फर्स्ट टाइम नै त्यो हर्षद मेहताको क्रास भएको थियो, मार्केट क्रास भएको थियो. त्यो कारणले त्यो इन्डस्ट्री एकदमै हरेबल स्टेटमा थियो भने जब पाउन एकदमै गाह्रो थियो. अनि स्पेसली कपी राइटिङको लागि स्टार्ट गर्ने एकदमै डिफिकल्ट थियो त्यो बेला. सो did odd freelance job, small companies, big companies, not related to advertising also, not related to marketing also, just to make sure that I pursue my passion, which is writing. So, and not being from a well-off, not from a very financial family, so had responsibilities, had to support myself. Unlike Nepali youth, which is like depending on the family. 27 सालमा पनि पढाइरहेछ. We do not have that luxury. In Mumbai, you perform or die.
अनि what made जस्ट जुन कम्पनीमा काम गरिराख्नु भएको थियो हजुरलाई नै पठाउनुको कारण चाहिँ?
त्यो
one of the good employees.
Different reasons. That time I was just newly married. 97 मा बिहा भएको. April मा we got married. And
नेपाल हनीमुन डेस्टिनेसन जस्तो भयो क्या?
Yeah, you could say that. Because it's के भयो त्यो बेलामा, like if you know house in Bombay like 400 square feet. Okay. त्यसमा 5 जना बस्छ. Then you are newly married. So it becomes very awkward in a family of that size to live in that size. And that opportunity came, Nepal jane ho, okay, fine, let's go. Let's see what happens. When the company was offering accommodation, that was the primary motive.
Nice. So, I think मलाई हजुरसँग पडकास्ट गर्ने भइसक्यो चाहिँ मेरो दिमागमा वान अफ द फर्स्ट क्वेसन चाहिँ के आएको थियो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ someone who is working in advertising industry for so long, dealing with so many brands, dealing with so many specific target audience, and last 1997 देखि almost 23 years को यसो हेर्दा त नेपालीको माइन्डसेट, नेपालीहरूको सोच्ने तरिका, कन्ज्युमर साइकोलोजीहरूमा त थाहा पनि भयो, चेन्जेस पनि म्यासिभ चेन्जेस फिल भयो होला नि त हैन. सो त्यो चाहिँ आई थिङ्क त्यो चाहिँ यो कन्भर्सेसन चाहिँ दामी हुनसक्छ हरसँग नि रियलाइज भएको थियो कि मलाई चाहिँ.
Well, if you look at universally, India Nepal culture very different China, and also universal emotions are same, relevance is same. Okay, so how a family lives in India is not much as different as how a family lives in Nepal. So in terms of also, even if you look at the language wise, it's not very difficult to understand Nepali. Like, fortunately for me, I was very good at languages. Like India also, if you have to survive in Bombay, you need to speak minimum 5 languages. Okay. So Nepal, like if you were to mix 4-5 Indian languages, you would easily very understand Nepali.
हजुरको मदर टङ चाहिँ कुन हो?
Gujarati. So if you speak Marathi, Gujarati, little bit of Hindi, and of course a lot of mix Bengali words. The pronunciations are different, but the moment you hear the tone and all,
you get the gist.
You get the gist. So, and it's very easy to pick up. The more you practice, more you make an effort in talking, and being in this industry. The first important thing is to learn the language. Okay, so how do I communicate if I don't speak the language? And initial years, like I was an English writer, but being from a let's say not a convent school. Okay, my preference was also in India. I was also writing Hindi. So when I came to Nepal, I in fact stopped writing in English, and I used to write in Hindi. Because it was very easy to get the emotions from Hindi to Nepali.
That you translate to Nepali?
From English to Nepali.
Okay.
So the trick was, so I used to sit with Nepali writers. I used to write in Hindi. Okay. So in fact, the very first, very popular, I don't know whether you were remembering that jingle called Vai Ko. Himali Kakma Taraiko Bhatma.
कतै
वाइ बसेको छ सबैको मनमा.
yes.
So it was in Hindi.
You first wrote it on Hindi.
हिमाल के नीचे तराई के बीच में वाइ बसा है सबके मन में.
Nice.
So it's very easy to translate. Okay, so 99% of the stuff was written in Hindi, and then collaborated with Nepali writers, how to get the gist, how to get the emotions, how make sure that is relevance. And I was learning from them also. Okay, what is more relevant to Nepali audience. Okay, how bhasha, culture, social behavior, like social behavior in Nepal and Bombay is hell of a difference. Okay,
As in जस्तै
very different. Very different. Yeah, and like if I and you were to meet for a meeting, like 5 minutes you would spend time, kasto cha, ke cha, halka bharyo, falana, sabai 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes conversation. If I meet you in Bombay meeting, okay, what's up, what do you have to do? Okay, this is it. Okay, fine. Bye bye. See you. Make sure the payment is sent, make sure the work will be delivered, end of story.
Fast. Everything is fast.
That's why when you say I'm very fast, it's just because of habit. It just I can't chit chat.
That's way okay. Do you miss that? नेपालमा आधी घण्टा मात्र गफै गरिदिन्छ.
Well, now I've started to enjoy a little.
नेपाली 5 भयो.
Yeah, no, basically make sure you keep your mouth shut, let everyone around you talk so you know more.
अनि विचित्र खुल्न भन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ कति वर्ष जब गर्नु हजुरले? नेपालमा चाहिँ
नेपालमा 97 till 2004 भनौँ.
2004 almost 4 5 6 7 years. अनि कुनै पोइन्टमा 7 वर्ष नेपालमा जबमा टिक्नु भनेको नि त ठुलै कुरा हो नि हैन र? कुनै पनि पोइन्ट फिल भएन this place is not for me भनेर?
See, I don't treat my work as a job. Okay.
Even when you're working as an employee.
Even when I was working, it's not a job. In fact, for me, the most happiest thing is I'm getting paid to do what I love to do. So how is it a job? Okay. I never thought of it as a job. Even today, I don't think it's a job. Okay. I think of it as an assignment. Okay. This assignment, next, what's next? So at that point of time, I was having to do each and every assignment because, of course, monetary reasons, there was no other talent available, all that. But now, I pick and choose my jobs. I don't do every job. My team is there at office. Okay, everyone is brilliant at their work. So I assign jobs now. And mine is basically what excites me. I do now. Otherwise, it's not that the work which is happening in Vichitra, but at the same time now you have to let go and make sure your team is rising up to your level. Okay, make sure the next generation is coming up. How long will I keep on doing the same work I did 30 years ago? What is the progress? Okay, my personal progress. So I have to evolve. I have to make sure my team evolves with me. So there are new facets to my work.
What kind of person are you? एकदमै micromanage गर्ने मान्छे हो कि?
No, not at all.
You just let them do it.
I'll
you later.
See, no fucking later. It's basically you learn more from your mistakes ever, always.
True.
Okay.
No, but someone else's mistake, right?
So they will learn, no?
True.
They will make sure, because if I do hand holding and make sure this is this, spoon feeding, you'll never learn advertising. Because first of all, in advertising, there's nothing right, nothing wrong. What will work tomorrow will not work day after.
Definitely.
Okay, because everything is evolving. Everything is like, whoever thought like a Korean song which no lyrics is understanding, Gangnam Style in Korea will be world famous. Okay? So its relevance is very subjective. Okay? Kids also, no one can, and if any marketing advertising persons can tell you that this is 100%, this will click, is bullshitting. Okay, it's gut feel. Okay, something works, something doesn't work. Not every campaign I created was a hit. I accept it. Fine. It's a creative, very subjective.
Is that the beauty, or is that a bug, or is that a feature?
It's a feature. It's how you look at it. Okay, so I created something, did not work. So it might be a failure financially, but from my point of view, I understood what did not work.
True.
So correct that in the next.
How do you convince these two clients?
See, clients also know. It's not that they don't know. If you are an entrepreneur, the first thing is risk taking.
True.
You have to bet. It's like betting a horse. You have statistics in front of you. You will say all the boxes are ticked. Yeah, this is everything is perfect. But still it will bomb. You don't know why. Okay? So it's all about timing also, Anna. It's timing. Over the period of years, now I realize everything has a time and a place. Okay, something which is ahead of the time also, Cholena, or something which you think is brilliant, your subjective opinion. Not necessarily everyone has to buy it.
यो मार्केटिङ बिकज हजुरलाई अब बोथ इन्डिया र नेपालको कन्टेक्स्ट थाहा छ होइन कुनै कुनै आइडियाजहरू इन्डियामा चल्ने कुनै आइडियाजहरू सेम आइडियाजहरू नेपालमा नचल्ने पनि हुन्छ होला है
सक्छ हुन्छ किन हुँदैन सक्छ हुन्छ
बिकज मलाई थाहा भयो अनुसार यो प्यारलली वर्किङ कतिपय ब्रान्ड्सको लागि चाहिँ नेपालमा पनि इन्डियामा पनि नि त होइन
See, most of the brands which are not now famous in India and Nepal have evolved over a period of time. No. Even the most famous brands in India are not built overnight. There has been a learning curve for them also. And when they come to a foreign country, like many Indian brands are available here also. It's not that they are force-feeding what is worked in India and Nepal. They have also regionalized their content. They have regionalized their strategies.
तर भर्खरै न हो यो हजुरको नाइ भने त 2-3 वर्ष अगाडिसम्म पनि डब गर्ने चलन नै त थिएन हैन र
Well, I was against dubbing from day one that I came in Nepal. How will you listen to Amitabh Bachchan in Nepali and say, oh, how is this relevant to me here? Yeah, I was...
त हाजमा लाग्यो त्यही त भन्दैन ए भाइ
Yeah, so, if you, like, from... like, I'm talking about when, somewhere around 98, 99, okay, Surya Tobacco was the only one which would make TV commercials in Nepali and for Nepal. So when I came in, first of all, त्यति बेला expertise पनि थिएन त्यो लेभलको
टिभीसी बनाउने
TV commercial बनाउने. So when I came in, we created a local team नेपालमा भनौँ अब त्यो बेलामा 90% of the talent which came in the television industry was all Nepali chalchitrako. Okay, those people who are working in Nepal TV, people who are working in film industry, part-time ad bataidini. Making an ad commercial is very different from making a TV program to making a film movie. Skills are different. Okay. What you say in 30 minutes episode or what you see on a 3-hour movie, you have to say in 30 seconds.
Yes.
Not everyone can do that.
Yes.
So there are a lot of pressures which many creative people can't handle. So it's not necessary that the one guy who's making a film movie is going to make great ad commercial or vice versa. So you need a skill set which is specific for the industry. And it so happened that I think it was somewhere in 90 and 99 where there used to be Nepal Lever at that point of time. It still is. And we used to have same problem. Fair and Lovely ads, Lux ads.
Redubbed.
Hindi dubbed in Nepali. Like Manisha Koirala talking in Hindi in here, coming in and talking Nepali here. But she's not even talking. She's dubbing the Hindi commercial. So we made a first effort in 98 where we made a commercial for a Fair and Lovely brand in Nepal. Okay, and the client saw the results where it might not have been technically way advanced as a
Indian TVC?
A TV commercial that was made in India. But even with half the budget and half the expertise, we made a TV commercial for Fair and Lovely in Nepal. And the relevance of that commercial was so that the sales almost doubled within a year. Okay, so probably I would say that was the starting point for when Levers realized that, okay, now's the time to start making commercials for Nepal, in Nepal.
Locally, context.
Locally. So that's how, that was a breakthrough for Thompson at that point of time.
Okay.
And soon the whole industry caught up on that. Okay. And started making TV commercials for Nepal. In fact, the best thing that happened in the recent years, I would say last 2 years, was stopping Indian commercials on satellite channels. I think that's a brilliant step in the right direction. Okay. Purely from the point of view that it helps the Nepali industry to compete at the same level as multinationals.
Nepali brands.
Okay. I am all for it. If anyone suggests no, it's wrong move, I say stupid.
यो वाट डु एउटा लजिक छ नि, जस्तै फर इक्जाम्पल आई थिङ्क नेपालको जुन कन्टेक्समा पनि सबभन्दा सबैले दिने डिप्रेसिङ लजिक चाहिँ पपुलेसन नै 30 मिलियन छ, 30 मिलियनमा पनि काठमाडौँमा कति छ, अर्बनमा कति छ भन्ने हुन्छ नि होइन. अनि आई थिङ्क यो त सबभन्दा फर्स्ट थट होला कि कुनै पनि ब्रान्डको नेपालमा एक्सप्लोर गर्नको लागि, नेपालमा इन्भेस्ट गर्नको लागि होइन, टकिङ अबाउट नेपाली बाहिरको ब्रान्ड. सो त्यो कन्टेक्समा चाहिँ हजुरलाई चाहिँ यो पर्सपेक्टिभलाई चाहिँ हजुरको लजिक चाहिँ के हो, या हाउ डु यु थिङ्क अबाउट इट, यो पपुलेसन एकदमै सानो छ भन्ने कन्टेक्समा?
आई थिङ्क पपुलेसन अफ स्विजरल्यान्ड विल बी स्मलर देन नेपाल. We're still the most advanced country. Population will affect the market dynamics in terms of size of the market, but it should not affect in terms of the quality of product or the commercials that you're producing. Why should it affect?
तर ब्रान्डले त सोच्ला नि त, इफ आइम इन्भेस्टिङ एक्स अमाउन्ट इन्डियामा, इफ आइम इन्भेस्टिङ एक्स अमाउन्ट नेपालमा, आई सुड गेट मच मोर रिटर्न फ्रम इन्डिया भनेर. सो वाइ वुड दे इन्भेस्ट?
See, India, you can't compare India and other markets with Nepal altogether. But at the same time, brands are here, are there? Sabai aisa ni.
Ekdamai.
Okay. So brands will find their own way. Marketers will find their own way. Profitability will be see, profitability is always the ultimate motive.
True.
Everyone will find their own way. Those who are crying, tell them, you're here, get out. Stop crying. Now show me one industry which is not making money in Nepal. Everyone is making money. Even in Corona, COVID crisis, everyone made money. I don't accept that no one made money. It's just crying becomes a part of business.
टन्नै बिजनेसहरू बन्द पनि भएको छ नि त कोभिडमा, सानो सानो बिजनेसहरू.
Small industries has been affected most. Okay, small business enterprises which did not have the scale, okay, which did not have the resources or the big pockets. All the big houses will survive. They will continue to do well. If you look at statistics data which coming from India, it's rebounding. The economy is growing. People are producing same level. The car sales are up. Electronic sales are up. It will happen here also in matter of time. We'll go through the crisis, but it will happen. I'm positive.
Nice.
Yeah, it will happen. There's no other way.
यो अनि जस्तै फर इक्जाम्पल हजुरले अब फेरि हजुरको बारेमा पर्सनल लाइफको बारेमा कुरा गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यो जब छोडिसकेपछि अब बिजनेस सुरु गर्छ भन्ने रियलाइजेसन चाहिँ कुन पोइन्टमा या कसरी भयो नि?
See, at this point of time, I would address the new startup generation. It's good to have a good idea. It's good to perceive a startup. But how sound is your industry knowledge? Do you, when you have a startup, startup is nothing new now. It came there only. It's just a fancy word because on social media today.
True.
Okay. If you are going in what you call a new industry, how sound is your industry knowledge? Which industry you are going in?
Regardless of service or product boy.
Whatever. Do you know the A to Z of the whole industry? Okay, start to end. How long will you survive? What is your business model? What is your revenue model? एउटा फ्यान्सी आइडिया आएर बुवासँग पैसा मागेर स्टार्टअप गऱ्यो, त्यो स्टार्टअप होइन क्या,
त्यो बिजनेस भयो.
सोसियल मिडियामा एउटा पेज क्रिएट गरेर बिजनेस लन्च गर्यो, 10 फ्रेन्डले लाइक गर्यो, 15 जनाले फ्यामिलीले कमेन्ट गर्यो, द्याट इज नट अ स्टार्टअप क्या. The real success of your startup will be after 1 year, 2 years.
You can actually sustain.
Yeah.
With your own money.
Yes. Is your business bringing in the money? If it's not bringing money, how, why, what, where are you going now? And if you don't have the industry knowledge, what I mean by industry knowledge is the experience.
Okay. Not a degree and stuff.
That degree, I've hired so many people in my life and never even asked them their degrees. Degrees, education is for me just a user interface. Nice metaphor.
How do you differentiate education and knowledge?
Well, all not educated people are smart.
Based on your personal experience?
Oh, yes.
So yeah, coming back to the same question, so you addressing कि पहिला industry experience हुनु पर्यो, and I can relate कि हजुरले अब त्यत्रो वर्ष job गरिसकेपछि
I worked in the industry for almost 2004 मा सुरु गरेको. That's like 91 to 2004 कति भयो
91 to almost 9 plus 13 years.
13 years, okay. 13, 14 years in the industry before I could even think कि म आफ्नो सुरु गर्न सक्छु क्या.
How old were you त्यति बेला?
अब क्या were you trying to find my age? I am 53 years old.
त्यति बेला चाहिँ when you thought of कि अब चाहिँ
41, 38, 40.
Nice.
So basically, see, that's a step in your professional career. I think like there are many success stories of young guys starting
early.
So it also comes down to combination of factors: the knowledge, right timing, financial support. Okay.
True.
So it's not just one factor. There's combination of factors.
But I think these people are outliers. They are not an actual reflection of average successful people.
Well, no, I can tell you which startup will work well, which startup. It all depends on the moment I see the people behind the startup.
True.
Like half an hour conversation with them and I know they're giving me bullshit or they actually have a vision. Okay, so it's very evident.
Does this analogy make sense to you? Ki a company is a true reflection of its founder?
Of course, yes, 100%. 100%. Without a man, a leader, there's no company which will survive. The vision has to come from the top.
So it should be top-down approach.
Yes. To start up, yes, 100%. How many people keep on joining your team with the same vision, the same clarity of idea, the same purpose will help your growth.
True. So now you finally decided to start your own company, and because of that. अनि त्यो कन्टेक्स्टमा चाहिँ मलाई सोध्न मन लागेको चाहिँ नेपालभरिको मान्छेहरू नेपाल छोडेर बाहिर गइरहेछन् नेपालमा केही छैन भनेर एन्ड यु कमिङ डुइङ अ जब अनि अब बिजनेस सुरु गर्छु होइन इन्डियामा होइन नेपालमै सुरु गर्छु भन्ने त्यो अडासिटी चाहिँ कहाँबाट आयो?
There is no market or industry on this planet which says there are no opportunities. Like there is a famous story ना, यहाँ तो कोई चप्पल पहनता ही नहीं है, मार्केट नहीं है, और यहाँ तो कोई चप्पल नहीं पहनता बहुत बड़ा मार्केट है.
Yes.
Comes down to that. Where you see your market, how you build it. Okay. Everything, there's a market for everything.
तर मोस्टली अन्टरप्रेनर्सहरूलाई एकदमै यो स्केलेबिलिटीको किडा लाग्छ नि कि हाउ मच आई क्यान स्केल भन्ने कन्टेक्समा तँ कहिले पनि हजुरले सोच्नु होइन कि ल ठिकै छ यहाँ इस्टाब्लिस भयो भने यहाँको स्केलेबिलिटी र मैले यही एमाउन्ट अफ इनर्जी इन्डिया जस्तो ठुलो मार्केट या अरू कुनै नेपालभन्दा ठुलो मार्केटमा गयो भने त्यो स्केलेबिलिटीको किडा चाहिँ हाई हुन्छ भने त्यो कहिले फिल भएन?
One important factor in starting a company, okay, also needs to have an end goal in mind. Where I'm gonna go from here, okay? Oh, it's just not like I had a great idea. Let's go start this. That's not. You all come down to one factor, like one size does not fit all banana. When you're starting out, also look at your objective. What you're doing? What is the objective? Okay, or in better terms, what do you define as success? Okay. When you're starting off, you might say, I want to be 1,000 crore company. I want to be a 5,000 crore company. For me, it was nothing like that. There was nothing about money which was attractive. If money was attractive, I would be in Bombay right now. I would not be in Nepal. So financial success was never important. Okay? It still is not. Financial, I don't even look at my balance sheet in my office.
Byproduct though.
Okay, no, we start again. No problem. Yeah. So financial success, if you're just chasing financial success, to me, it does not sound like success. It's not an attractive opportunity. Okay. So you have to redefine what is success in your individual terms. Today, the problem with young generation is they take this global perspective of success and say, Mala yo chahiye, tyo chahiye. The wants are unlimited. The resources are very limited. So within the limited resources, what is your perspective? What is your parameters of success? My parameters of success is very simple. I do a piece of creative. Does it make me smile? Does it work in the market? Does it sell a product?
Which has the highest value? Does it make you happy? Does it work in
All are linked.
Equal value to all
If I
this?
create a brilliant campaign but the product bomb, then it doesn't make me happiness. Huh?
True. Okay. True.
Okay.
Interrelated.
So it's all related. Okay. See, the first thing is advertising is commercial art. If you are doing only to make yourself happy, then be a painter or be a poet.
Yes.
That, okay, great painting, whether the world understood it or not, hell with them. I love it.
I love it. You'll be happy. Yeah.
This poem, great poem, you say you understood or not, I say, okay, it made me happy. But my creative skills are linked to a success of a product where someone has invested their hard-earned money. So my responsibility also at the same time is balancing my creative urges to making sure the product will click. So that's very important. Don't ever, whenever you're starting a project, I tell all the young guys in my agency, have a vision through, okay? What is the objective? What is the purpose of this thing? What is the direction you're going to take? And what is the end point? Can you put all these 4 in one line sentence on a piece of paper? Write it down. Okay? The moment you have it, written it down on paper and it's staring in your face, okay, and you see it every day. And if it does not resonate now, this is going to bomb. Okay, there's some disconnect somewhere which is going to make it bomb. So have clarity. Clarity is very important.
Of course, I think त्यो त अब जेमा पनि होला, लाइफमा, करियरमा, रिलेसनसिपमा, हैन?
Everywhere.
1997 बाट काम गर्न थाल्नु भएको अनि अहिले 2022 सम्म यु आर लिडिङ अ कम्पनी. मोस्ट हजुरको इम्प्लोइजहरू यङ नै होला, हामी जस्तै उमेरकै होला.
Well, when I started in 1997, there was no concept of copywriter. के हो copywriter? मैले पेपरमा एड दिएको copywriter. People ask me, यो के हो?
त्यति बेला हजुरको वरिपरिको एभरेज एज कस्तो थियो मान्छेहरू काम गर्ने?
See, most of your writers, directors, all were from Nepal TV or film industry. पहिला भने जस्तो बुढाबुढाहरू सबैमा बुढाबुढा एक्स्ट्रा मनी आयो, विज्ञापन बनायो.
डेडिकेट कोही पनि थिएन.
No industry as such थियो पहिला. के थिएन. You will be renting cameras from New Road, यार, तो small VHS and beta cam camera. So, no industry as such. What has happened is the technological revolution has created a whole new industry. Okay, it's supported. Like today, you're making podcasts with 3 cameras. Okay, in my days, 1 camera was like, oh, Naseeb hai. Okay, so it's what it's made is today you can make a TV commercial with a mobile phone.
छ नि कति आइफोनको क्याम्पेनै छ.
So technology has helped that. Okay, it's made sure that now young bachas who were like earlier very say capabilities थिए पण resources थिएन. अब resources छ, capabilities छैन.
अनि अहिले पनि आई थिङ्क हाम्रै जेनेरेसन अब जस्तै फर इक्जाम्पल नेपालको डेटा अनुसार चाहिँ एभरेज एज चाहिँ 24 वर्षको अरे होइन, अनि म्याक्सिमम् पिपलहरू 24 वर्षका छन्. अनि डिसी अहिले पनि म यसो वरिपरि हेर्दा कम्प्लेन गर्नेमा हामी पनि अगाडि नै छौँ, हाम्रो यो एजको मान्छेहरू के, जुन अब हजुरले भनिहाल्नु रिसोर्सेस छ, क्यापिटल छैन होइन. मेबी सबैजना बाहिर लिकेज पनि भएको होला युथ होइन. हजुरलाई के लाग्छ?
वेल देयर इज द प्लस एन्ड माइनस दुइटै छ क्या अहिले. अहिले प्रब्लम यो छ कि देयर आर टु मच रिसोर्सेस, बट त्यो रिसोर्सेसको युटिलाइजेसन कसरी गर्ने? ओके, बिकज प्रब्लम अफ प्लेन्टी भयो क्या. ओके, टुडे पिपल इंस्टेड अफ इन्वेस्टिङ इन डेभलपिङ द स्किल्स आर इन्वेस्टिङ इन विच फ्यान्सी क्यामेरा शुड आई बाई. This mic will give me better results than this. If your script sucks, what will the mic do?
Nothing. Intrinsic quality हुनु पर्यो नि त.
Creative quality, पहिला improve your skill, no? Okay. A good camera, a good recording device is a means to an end. Okay? But if it's being fed garbage, only garbage will come out.
So अघि के कुरालाई डिफ्रेन्ट तरिकाले सेभ गर्दाखेरि लेट्स एज एन आउटसाइडर होइन, इन्डियाबाट आउनुभएको, What is your observation on Nepalese youth? हाम्रो जे यिनीहरूले सोच्ने तरिका यिनीहरूले हो अनि इज द्याट सिमिलर टु माइन्डसेट अफ इन्डियन युथ? त्यसमा केही डिफ्रेन्स चाहिँ कसरी देखिराख्नु भएको छ हजुरले नेपालको युथलाई चाहिँ?
First of all, I don't consider myself an outsider anymore.
Okay.
So let me correct you on that. Okay. I've invested so much of my life here that
Wasted ki invested?
invested one. No, nothing is wasted. I told you, good experience teaches you something, bad experience teaches you more.
Okay.
So nothing is wasted. There is no difference in the youth. The youth in India is as confused as youth in Nepal. There is no difference.
That's confused.
Yeah. You think Indian youth is not confused? Yeah. I have a 23-year-old daughter, as confused as hell. I see that. Again, because too much. Your social media is feeding you crap every day. You are so not focused because of your attention spans are 7 seconds. Okay. For anyone to perform in this kind of a distractive environment, first of all, you need to have focus. Okay, focus China. Okay. Aaj yo garne, aaj tyo garne. It's like you're hopping. What used to happen in our days was there's an accumulation of skills first. Okay? Your skill sets, you are stepping up. Okay? Today, I want to knock off those steps and I want to jump. Okay? That's the problem. That's what I see. So, because you have a camera, one guy is writing the script, same guy is doing the direction, same guy doing the editing, same guy is doing this. There's nothing wrong in being multifaceted, isn't it? Provided you are a team. You have the capability. But saying that I can do everything, okay, without ever going through the stages, okay. Like when I started, when I first got, like from 91 I graduated, my first proper copywriting job was in 1994. 3 years I did like odd jobs, whatever came, I did. The first proper serious writing job I landed in 94. It's a salary of 800 rupees.
I see.
Indian rupees, 800 rupees. Cigarette ko pani paisa bhaja. So, and you know what, the first thing my boss told me the day I joined is, when I asked him, sir, what do I write? What do I do?
So first also intro as a writer
first, this was my first job as a like visiting card ma writer. Okay, so this was my first job. So I asked my, like, when you are 21, 22 in an agency, the shittiest jobs come to you, okay, which no one wants to do, you do. So you write leaflets, you write brochures, campaign, forget, okay. So after 6 months of writing leaflets and brochures and pamphlets and sales kits and all that stuff, I finally asked my, when do I write a jingle or a TV script? He's saying, 2 years.
What was the response?
Yeah. So then he said, first 2 years, okay, keep your mouth shut, keep your ears open, keep your eyes open. You are getting a great opportunity to learn, so shut up. I said, okay.
Straightforward.
No bullshit in Bombay. No one has a time. Okay. So shut up. Learn. The first script I ever wrote for a jingle was, I remember, for Fevicol, which was also not the Fevicol, one of those industry products.
Okay.
Okay. So then things went and touch wood, progress to a good level. Now today, if I were to ask a guy sitting in my agency to wait for 2 years, okay.
2 वर्षमा त वास्टले भइदिएला.
So 2 वर्षमा त उसलाई CEO भन्ने हो. Okay. अब 2 वर्षमा CEO भन्ने भने कहाँ 5 साल he'll waste learning the skills. And that's where your maximum starters fail. Today, all the successful agencies who you see today, okay, their top bosses have either worked with me or worked under me and learn the skills to wherever they are. Okay, I feel pride of that. Okay,
industry setup.
Now, where do we go from here? Okay? Okay.
How do we pass the...
How do we... So, there are young guys making good work, okay, doing good work. But they're technically good work. The scripting is still as weak as it was in 97. Brilliant lighting, brilliant camera work, brilliant animation. But the basic heart...
The script
is still missing.
Everything starts from script, right?
Oh.
Regardless, even if you are doing a poster, it should...
Concept what? It's like a good-looking model. You looked at it, said, why is nice, but did not remember because there are so many good-looking faces.
True.
One good-looking face comes, another comes, third comes, fourth comes. But there is no good-looking face with a concept which says, okay, this sticks. Okay, there's nothing.
So what's the way out? What to do?
Go back to basics. Go back to what makes a good script. Characters. Okay. You see movie characters, Nepali Chalchitra. How many of them are invested in building the characters in that movie?
Not much.
Okay. पहिला क्वेसन आउँछ कुन क्यामेराले सुट गरिरहेछ स्क्रिप्ट के छ सोध्नु न भाइ क्यारेक्टर्स के छ एक्टर्सले क्यारेक्टरको बारेमा रिसर्च गरेछ कि छैन
त्यो भनेको राइटर्समा राइट अमाउन्ट अफ इन्भेस्टमेन्ट पनि नभएको हो कि
बिल्कुलै नभएको जीरो
Why would a writer be motivated to...
तिमीले स्किलै डेभलप गरेन नि
Can we also blame to education industry? Last time कुरा गर्दा अनुप कुन छ नेपालमा एडभर्टाइजिङ इन्डस्ट्रीमा ब्याचलर गराइरहेको भनेर
नेम वान कलेज इन नेपाल वान मार्केटिङ कलेज विच इज एडभर्टाइजिङ एज अ कोर्स
तर फेरि हजुरले नै के भनिराख्नु भएको छ डिग्री त मैले अहिलेसम्म हेरेकै छैन हायर गर्दा फेरि भन्नुभएको छ
म त त्यही भएन म त स्ट्रिटमा हेर्छु हाउ हङ्ग्री इज आई डोन्ट हायर एमबिएस I hate hiring MBAs. Okay. Now I made a practice now to hire normal graduates like me who are hungry.
So हजुरको यदि कि
hungry to learn. पैसा होइन. Hungry to learn. Will this guy who's working for me give me 2 years of his life in learning the basics? If yes, then I'll hire.
त्यस्तो भएको छ अनि हायर 2 वर्ष टिकेको छन्
जो 2 वर्ष मेरो साथ टिकेको छ आज लाइफ उसको बनिसक्यो
त्यो लम्बै टिकेको सो के गर्ने अगेन फेरि अर्को त्यही क्वेसन के गर्ने त अब हजुरले भन्नुभयो कि न कलेज छ न केही छ यो इन्डस्ट्री वेयर फ्रम नाउ यहाँबाट कता के छ सोल्युसन कि त हजुर जस्तो
द लोकल बिजनेसम्यान एन्ड द एन्टरप्रेन्योर्स हेभ टु थिङ्क ओके लाइक देयर आर स्कुल्स इन इन्डिया विच आर फाउन्डेड बाई industries, okay, like Jamnalal Bajaj, okay, like Tabaiko Mudra, okay, which are funded by Reliance, or the big business houses are like this was in I'm talking about 1983-84 my India ma bhaisakyo ke the industries realized the need for education, a system which will churn out talent which they will require to grow their businesses.
नेपालमा हो नि त हाई कङ्ग्लोमरेट्सहरूले एजुकेसनमा इन्भेस्ट गरेकै छन् नि सबैको
फाइनेन्शियल मोटिभ अरू नथिङ फाइनेन्शियल मोटिभ एन्ड लुक्स गुड अन अ कर्पोरेट ब्रोशर
वी आर अल्सो चेन्जिङ एजुकेसन अफ नेपाल
इट्स गुड अन कर्पोरेट ब्रोशर
सो एउटा अप्सन भयो इन्डस्ट्री एक्सपर्ट्सहरूले चाहिँ एजुकेसनमा फन्ड गर्नु पऱ्यो ऊ गर्नु पऱ्यो अरू के अप्सन्स भयो कस्तो डार्क जस्तो फिल भएन वे आउट
It is sadly it is honestly if today I tell my daughter also in spite of she being a mass media graduate I tell her there's no if you want to pursue this career agency as a career first of all if I'm demanding 2-3 years of someone else's life I will demand 2-3 years of your life also in first of all understanding the business and making sure you have the skill for me to hand over my chair to you. It's not going to come easy. Just because you are my daughter. No. Tale ka chabi nahi milega. It has to be merit based.
It has to be on.
Merit. Again the same problem in the industry. Nothing is merit based, no.
It's all relationship based.
Relationship. छोरा को MBA गरेर आयो
अब बिजनेस
अब बस भाइ म रिटायर हुन्छु म पोखरा घुम्न जान्छु तिमी यहाँ गर
त्यही भएर पनि नेपालमा सबै फ्यामिली रन बिजनेस त छ नि होइन मोस्टली
प्रोफेसनल म्यानेजमेन्ट विल टेक टाइम
मेरो एउटा के अरे हाम्रो शब्द दाई भन्ने एउटा इज रनिङ एफडिआई कम्पनी होइन, उहाँले चाहिँ मलाई के भन्नुहुन्छ भने द प्रब्लम अफ नेप्लिज बिजनेसेस आर मोस्ट अफ द डिसिजन्स आर टेकन कि द बेडरुम रे कि द डाइनिङ रुम रे,
100%.
नट अन के अरे मिटिङ रुम रे.
Correct. I make campaigns where it goes to the bedroom and says, wife ले देखा, यो wife भन्छ यो कलर चेन्ज कर, यो campaign, यो headline यता हाल, यो इसको यो हाल. भएछ.
हाउ डु यु डिल विथ द्याट?
मेरो एउटा क्लाइन्टले त कम्पनी डिजाइनको लोगो वास्तुलाई स्पेसलिस्टले देखाएर चेन्ज गराएको.
हाउ डु यु डिल विथ द्याट? हाउ डु यु डिल विथ
अब तिमीले तेरो पैसा हो, तिमीले वेस्ट गर्ने हो, गर भाइ, एटलिस्ट मेक स्योर यु आर वेस्टिङ थ्रु मी. अब के भने I tell my client you are making a mistake once,
on
very
the face,
nicely,
on the face.
very nicely. I tell them very nicely, it's a mistake. Second time,
don't come to me.
No, come to me. Always come
to me.
Second time I explain him why is wrong. Third time, भाई ये सुन गलती कर रहा है, सुसाइड होगा. उसके बाद नहीं सुना तो tell me, I'll push you, भाई, because if I say
you want to die anyway, I'll push you.
You want to die, at least die through me.
Nice.
It's see, you don't go to a doctor and say na, you just tell him, why I have this problem. You don't go to a doctor and say, doctor gives you a kit of medicine, you go to someone else and say, is it the right medicine, should I take it? आजको तारिकमा त्यो पनि गर्छ, गुगलमा जान्छ.
गुगलमा हेर्यो नि जे
this is, doctor, I saw in Google यो साइड इफेक्ट छ, यसमा त म लिँदैन.
मलाई यो अनि गुगलमा हेर्यो भने कस्तो हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि जे रोग पनि आफूलाई लागे जस्तो हुन्छ कि सिम्पटम्सहरु.
So now everyone is, because of, I said, problem of plenty, too much information. Everyone is marketing genius today. So people read those self-help books, how to become a millionaire, how this, that, all those 90s, think out of the box. यो बुक पढ्यो, एयरपोर्ट लाउन्जमा कोही फ्यान्सी बुक पायो, पढ्यो, देन चाहिँ एजेन्सी ल्याएर यो गर्नु पर्यो. ल 30 साल मैले यस्तै बेस गरेँ ल. So you have to live with it.
अनि you telling me this कि the things are sad, यस्तो टाइममा जहाँ चाहिँ सोसल मिडिया has taken over everything. अहिले हुन्छ नि, आई सी यङ 18-19-20 वर्षका भाइहरू रनिङ सोसल मिडिया पेजेसहरू, गेटिङ अ गुड नम्बर्स, हुन्छ नि, ट्राइङ टु मोनिटाइज.
नम्बर्स भयो नि, नम्बर्सको खेल भयो कि.
तर दे हेभ बिन एबल टु मेक मनी विथ इट नि त. एटलिस्ट 21-22 वर्षमा नै हजुरको ब्रान्ड कोलाबोरेसन गरेर एउटा कन्टेन्ट मिम युज गरेर एउटा प्लेटफर्म बनाइदिएको छ.
इट्स भेरी टेम्पररी, नो, इट्स टेम्पररी. दिस अल टेम्पररी सक्सेसेस.
So do you think you...
So today you are famous on TikTok, today you are famous on IG. Okay? त्यो हेरेर अर्को 10 बच्चा आउँछ, उहाँले तपाईँभन्दा राम्रो बनाइदिन्छ.
अनि म त अपबिट त हुनै पर्यो नि त्यसमा.
अपबिट होस्, मन how will you extend your career? Let's say today Facebook is like, I just read other day, Facebook is downhill.
Yeah.
Okay. Next 3 years, it will probably 4 years, it will disappear.
Maybe not.
It will. My prediction was 5 years back, it will. Boredom. We are in a constantly challenging, what's the new flavor? WhatsApp. Bhani. Phrase Bhani, WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
So everyone is searching for something new.
WhatsApp.
Some new platform will come tomorrow. Yele bye bye huncha. Some new influencer will come. Yele puranole bye bye huncha. What will keep you going is your individuality at the same time. Okay? And how many people that you are able to retain. Likes र following बढाउने टाइम लाग्दैन, रिटेन लिने फलोअर बनाउँछु.
तर मेरो लागि चाहिँ आई डोन्ट नो, आई हेभ अ डिफ्रेन्ट ओपिनियन. कुन पर्सपेक्टिभबाट भन्दाखेरि एभ्री पेनी द्याट आई हेभ मेड इन माई लाइफ, आई हेभ मेड इट बिकज अफ सोसल मिडिया. अलमोस्ट 8 years होइन. अनि त्यो कन्टेक्समा चाहिँ के हो, लाइक क्यान देयर बी अ डिफ्रेन्ट पर्सपेक्टिभ टु लुक एट इट नाउ द्याट आई हेभ टोल्ड यु कि एभ्री पेनी द्याट आई हेभ मेड सिन्स लास्ट 8 years इज बिकज I was able to put myself out in social media on these platforms.
I'm not saying social media is bad, but social media at the same time is it's a double-edged sword. Jo social media is made, you can also break you. You look at the latest controversy in India, no?
There's so many controversies. Which one are you talking about?
अहिले जुन Hyundai र यसको भएको.
Oh yes,
Okay.
Pakistan र इन्डियाको.
Some guy posted sitting in Pakistan, posted something. There was an instant revolt in India. So multinational companies had to apologize in India. So the global implications of a business. Okay.
It's crazy.
So social media is a dangerous also. How you use it. It's very, very today. Every post you put it out there,
It's going
think
to be there
twice,
forever.
because it's the digital footprint is gonna be there forever.
Even if you delete it.
Even if you delete it.
Somebody will take a screenshot.
Screenshot लिएर हालिदियो. That post in Pakistan was posted at 8:30. By 9:30 there was a
Virality.
boycott Hyundai trending in India. 1 hour. 50,000 tweets in 1 hour.
Crazy. That's the power, no? That's the power.
Power to create, power to destroy.
So in a way, don't you think it's like giving power to the normal people को हातमा? Because to revolt त यति मान्छेहरूले न्युजपेपरको बेलामा त गर्न सक्थेन.
Power without responsibility भयो नि. Power without responsibility भयो नि. मैले जे चाहिने हालिदिएँ फेसबुकमा. Right, wrong, verification. Why was so much controversy around Corona? Because guys who have done PhD, studied 30 years in the industry, are creating a vaccine after so much bloody research and all, and some sitting in some corner will read something and say more vaccine lindena. Who made you an expert? It's like handing an AK-47 to a bandar. Who made you an expert? How? What authority are you saying? Do you have any facts?
Facts को त धजिया उडिसक्यो नि
गइसक्यो खतम. Today what is fact, what is you? I don't even believe the news media. I don't even believe the social media now.
तर यसो सोच्दाखेरि त मेन स्ट्रिम मिडियामा हो नि त पहिला
हजार WhatsApp forward आउँछ. Like if I find something very, very alarming, first of all, I will do a Google search before I share it with someone. How many people are responsible in doing that?
तर त्यो कन्टेक्समा पहिला हामीले अब कस्तो हुन्थ्यो भन्दाखेरि कान्तिपुरले चाहिँ नेपाल कन्टेक्समा कान्तिपुर भयो, विदेशको कन्टेक्समा CNN भयो. हाउ डु यु नो कि दिस सेन्ट्रलाइज अथोरिटिज आर गिभिङ अस अ फेयर इन्फर्मेसन के? किन हजुरले गुगल गरेर पनि पढ्ने त बीबीसीमा, CNNमा या अरू कुनै विकिपिडियामा कुनै
टुडे एनी मिडिया इट्स pandering to its audience
or to its investors.
They are posting what you want to hear. So that is why there is classification. Your leftist bio, your centrist bio. Okay, your rightist bio, your liberal bio. America देखि India देखि सबैलाई ट्याग लागिसक्यो. ओके, तिमी NDTV हेर्यो भने यु आर एन्टी मोदी, तिमीले जी हेर्यो भने यु आर प्रो मोदी.
एकदम संसारभरि नै
CNN, Fox, वर्ल्ड वाइड भइसक्यो क्या.
त्यो भइसकेपछि त सोसियल मिडिया चाहिँ ऊ भयो नि त, न्युट्रल. कतिपय क्रिएटर्सहरू त न्युट्रल.
सोसियल मिडिया इज लिस्ट न्युट्रल. I will say least neutral.
So why to trust an individual creator?
Okay, I'll tell you one simple thing. Okay, a country which has banned social media, okay, is posting everything on social media, sponsoring this post, making sure their propaganda circulates across the world, but will not allow that platform in their country. How is it free and fair?
Agreed. Solution के भयो त? अब यसको त सोल्युसन कुराहरु न त. So what's the solution?
Which was a documentary on यो अहिले Netflix मा,
Social Dilemma.
Social Dilemma. It's scary. You see that shit, yeah. It's scary as hell, man. Today, just go on Facebook, like a product, and next 10 days you are getting ads. I'm in that business, okay? Believe me, I'm in this business, but still scary to me.
At least some manual थियो.
Today, Google and the big giants and Amazon have a bloody biodata of your lifestyle.
त्यसै अबको जमानामा चाहिँ मलाई कस्तो लाग्छ भन्दाखेरि it's either a privacy or privilege के. What do you want? Do you want privacy or do you want privilege?
Well, if you want privilege, then don't complain about privacy.
त्यही त अब इट्स गोइङ टु बी द्याट बिग अफ अ डिसिजन के
Nothing in life is free, no. You say social media is free, bullshit is free. Someone sitting is collecting your data and selling it to someone.
ट्रु सो द अदर डे कपाल अफ मन्थ्स ब्याक होइन मैले अकुलस लिएँ कि यो मेटाभर्स एकदम चलिरहेको थियो आई ह्याड टु टेस्ट कस्तो छ भनेर अनि त्यसमा चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि लगाइसकेपछि यु क्यान एक्चुली डिसाइड हजुरको रुमको एरिया कि होइन त्यो युज गरेपछि चाहिँ मैले के रियलाइज गरेँ भन्दाखेरि यो अकुलसमा 6वटा क्यामेरा छ आउटवर्ड फर्केको This bloody thing is scanning my whole room. Now they know more about some product is going
Okay, you're saying that social media is free. You can create a pattern on social media, okay? Create a Facebook page, okay? Just keep on liking one type of product, service, or political opinion.
That's what it will throw.
And social media will just throw that to you. So how is it free? You're not getting a balance view, no?
But free
so if I'm a Modi supporter, I will only get
Modi's content, pro Modi's content.
Pro Modi content. If I'm a Rahul Gandhi supporter, I will get is dishing out content, no?
त्यो स्ट्रेन्थ भइदियो किन भन्दाखेरि हजुरको इन्स्टाग्राम हजुरको युट्युब इज भेरी पर्सनलाइज टु यु माई इन्स्टाग्राम एन्ड माई युट्युब इज भेरी पर्सनलाइज टु मी त्यो त अब यिनीहरूको रूपमा स्ट्रेन्थ भइदियो नि त बिकज आई वुड नट इन्भेस्ट मोर अफ
Facebook and social media is at the same time a product, no? Why will he show you information you don't want to see? You are a customer.
That's not what we human beings want. त्यही हामीले खोजेको होइन त मलाई
The problem is
one directional बनाइदियो
oh so you look at it, no? के भन्छ नि I like this, okay, so some marketing guy sitting somewhere knows Harshani likes this.
This shit. This
okay.
Stuff.
Now, even if Harshani has two-dimensional to seeing pros and cons of that, okay, he's only dished out things that he likes.
And should not that excite you as a marketer?
No, it should not.
Why?
For me, I still have to be balanced. No, I still have to be balanced. I have to see what is my customer thinking, what is my market, my person who's employed me thinking, what is the dynamics of the whole industry.
So aren't you doing the same thing in a more manually? हजुरले पनि त कुनै ब्रान्डको लिएपछि चाहिँ यसको टार्गेट अडियन्स के हो यिनीहरूलाई के हेर्न मन लाग्छ यिनीहरूलाई के अट्र्याक्ट गर्छ you are doing the same thing and social media is doing the same thing
so
in
we
a
are
more
all commercial whores. Funny.
Okay.
Yeah, commercial whores.
You agree that?
Agree, totally agree. If I don't want to be I will be a poet or a writer or something.
But that does not pay हो
पैसा छैन if त्यसो पैसा हुँदैन I would have stopped writing this also. उता लाग्थ्यो म everything, no? That's what comes, no success, paisa, life ma good quality of life, human being, human nature.
सो त्यो अघि हजुरको जुन भन्नुभयो त्यो हजुरको इन्डिभिजुअल पर्सपेक्टिभ हुन भयो होइन द्याट डज नट हेभ टु बी अ पर्सपेक्टिभ अफ अ ब्रान्ड द्याट इज ट्राइङ टु पेनिट्रेट सोसियल मिडिया ब्रान्ड्सहरूको पर्सपेक्टिभ चाहिँ कस्तो छ अहिले अनि अझै त्यसमा अन टप अफ द्याट क्वेसन चाहिँ कमिङ फ्रम अ जेनेरेसन जसले हजुरले प्रिन्ट पनि ट्राई गर्नुभयो रेडियो पनि ट्राई गर्नुभयो टिभी पनि ट्राई गर्नुभयो अब सोसियल मिडिया ट्राई गर्दै हुन्छ लास्ट टाइम हामीले गरेको हिपहप वाज अल फोकस अन युट्युब होइन सो कसरी इभल्भ भएको छ ब्रान्डको पर्सेप्सन यो लास्ट 2 डिकेड्समा
right now the total confusion, even the brands don't know what's working. Honestly, they are on social media because the competition is
and everyone is
okay hunu paryo bas khatam. Show me one brand which is only on social media and no other media.
None. Besides startup who cannot afford to.
Okay. पैसा को moment you are successful in social media पैसा आयो तिमी पनि टिभी एड बनाउँछौ.
सबैमा हुन्छ.
But I'll tell you one thing, yeah. Social media will it's there. It's a support service. It is not mainstream.
It should be a complimentary.
It's complimentary media.
Complimentary to what?
Mainstream media.
Mainstream media is still TV.
Today, social media, you see a TV commercial. You see the data behind the viewership. If it's a 30-second TV commercial, chances are that not even 5% of your audience has seen the whole 30 seconds.
Because त्यसमा चाहिँ मेरो लजिक चाहिँ के भन्दाखेरि a content that is made for TV will not get good views in social media. It has to be made for social media. के social perspective हुनु पर्यो नि त. हजुरको टिभी कस्तो हुन्छ चटाक चुटुक all perfect.
That's why the marketers have not even understood social media. The only context they've understood is okay, टिभीमा यो रेजोल्युसन जान्छ, सोसियल मिडियामा यो रेजोल्युसन छ, यसमा स्क्वायर फर्मेट जान्छ, यसमा भर्टिकल फर्मेट जान्छ, यो क्रिएटरले हाल्दे
रिपर्पस
ओके
एक्सट्रीम रिपर्पसिङ.
What is the content matter? Okay. Today I'm telling you, take the influencers that you are following. Okay. There are chances, I will challenge you on that, that your favorite influencer has posted something. You have not even seen the full thing, but you have liked it. Just because you know
the person,
you follow him, you know the kind of content he posts. Like button थिच्नेमा कति टाइम लाग्यो, के एफर्ट लाग्यो,
लाग्दै लागेन.
अब you count that like in your data as someone who has seen the full message. Yes or no?
एकदम.
How do you bank on first of all the message which has gone through or not? 50 जनाले लाइक गरेर हुँदैन नि.
Not every likes has equal value. Not every views has equal
likes
value.
has no value. Likes has no value.
हैन हजुरले हेरेर चित्त बुझेर हजुरले लाइक गर्नुको त लाइकको त भ्यालु छ नि त. यु माई बाई थिङ्स द इन्फ्लुएन्सर इज सेलिङ. हैन यति हेरेर अब्जर्भ गरेर ए ओके दिस गाइ हेज पोस्टेड नाइस भनेर पनि त लाइक गर्ने त अडियन्स होला नि त. एटलिस्ट म गर्छु, हजुर गर्नुहुन्छ होला.
Today take all these food influencers. जसले food reviews लेख्छ. How many of them are being paid to write?
अब few people with good networks are being paid. नयाँ पनि अरू त सबै अब फाल्तु नै त हो.
Okay. If you are paid to write, will you write negative?
Definitely not.
खतम न. How is it fair and free?
And because everybody wants to make money, eventually everybody would be.
So it all comes down to one thing. Because you started being an influencer from the ultimate perspective was making money.
Wanting to make money.
Comes down to the same thing, no?
Loop.
You did not go on YouTube and this to give out the right information, प्रचार गर्छ, society को भला हुन्छ. You came to become successful, famous and make money.
True.
So what you are pointing fingers at the media, mainstream media, कि यो sold out भयो. End of the day, TV पनि sold out भयो.
लास्टमा सबै मुला राति मुला भने जस्तै भयो.
Very easy to point fingers क्या.
मलाई अर्को एउटा इन्ट्रेस्टिङ चाहिँ के लाग्छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ हैन यसो मेन स्ट्रिम मिडियाको कन्टेन्टहरू हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अब वी नो फर अ लङ अमाउन्ट अफ टाइम नेप्लिज मेन स्ट्रिम मिडिया कुड नट प्रोभाइड डेटा, राइट? दे स्टिल कान्ट हैन. अनि अल दिस बिग ब्रान्ड्स जुन इन्डियाबाट आइरहेको छ, मल्टिनेसनल आइरहेको छ, विदेशबाट वेस्टबाट आइरहेको छ, हाउ दिस मिडियाको सेल्स पिपल आर बिङ एबल टु कन्भिन्स कि हाम्रोमा एड हाल्नुहोस्, हाम्रोमा टिभी गर्नुहोस् भनेपछि सेल्सम्यान चाहिँ बवालै हो. नेपाली सेल्सम्यान
रिलेसनशिप म्यानेजमेन्ट एन्ड राम्रो.
त्यही भएर त हजुरले ख्याल गर्नु चाहिँ गरौँ न. संसारमा कुनै ठाउँमा रियालिटी सो युट्युबमा हेर्न मिल्दैन, सानो बिचन पिसेस हेर्न मिल्छ. नेपालमा रियालिटी सो होल हजुरले युट्युबमा हेरिदिनुहुन्छ क्या. मेबी द्याट्स अ भ्यालिडेसन कि हाम्रोमा भ्युज छ, हाम्रोमा नम्बर छ. किन भन्दाखेरि मेन स्ट्रिम मिडियाले प्रोभाइड गर्न सकेन. त्यही होइन त एक किसिमले हेर्ने हो भने.
ओके, I have a 23-year-old daughter. I have a 18-year-old daughter. Today, both of them don't even have a television screen in their room. They have the individual rooms. All the content they consume YouTube, is on Netflix, their mobile phone. Okay? I don't even think they are watching television channels. They are watching Netflix and Prime, which their father is subscribing, they are watching. Okay? And you have the feature of downloading it in the night, watching it whenever, stop and play, whenever you have the time.
True.
So with this kind of changing environment, brands have to now evolve and say how will they be relevant.
Are they evolving enough?
No.
Why aren't you doing your part to make them realize that they should be evolving?
Because they are stuck in their own rigid ways.
Okay.
We are all commercial words. I'll come down to the same thing.
Now, for me, it's very difficult to digest. If people like you can't convince them, what would we do? Ke?
See, what happens is, there are certain clients who will follow what I say. Okay, there are. Who like, okay, you said this, आँख बंद गरेर गरिदिन्छु. For me to convince them doesn't take time because there's a credibility factor which I have worked with them and which has evolved
For
a period
decades.
of time. Where problem comes is when the client thinks they know more than their agency. Self-taught media gurus, okay, who just think that they know more than the agencies. That's where the problem happens. Now, पैसा पनि तेरो, product पनि तेरो, मैले advice दिने मात्र. अब तिमीले नसुन्ने advice मैले के गर्ने अब? You go to a doctor भन्छ मलाई क्यान्सर छ न, तिमी भन्छ मलाई टिभी छ, क्यान्सर छैन, म टिभीको औषधि खान्छु. डक्टरले के भन्छ? खा भयो, मर. If you don't want to listen to professional advice, who's committing a suicide?
Definitely the individual himself.
My conscience is clear. I told you what I think
is right.
Is right. What process you should or what strategy you should go. This is it. Now you have a contrary opinion. Your prerogative is right. By you are God, Malik. But I can say with full confidence that मैले तिमीले warn गरेछ हैन यस्तो भएको छैन. I might be have a difference of opinion. I may not agree with you. I'll tell you. Make my point now. Whether to buy it or not, it's up to you.
तर somehow the other म चाहिँ हैन एकदमै होपफुल छु के यो पर्सपेक्टिभमा कि 5 years 10 years down the line मलाई यस्तो पडकास्ट हजुरलाई बोलाएर एउटा पडकास्ट गर्नुपर्ने भए म पक्कै पनि कुनै टिभीसँग नै ढकढकाउनु पर्थ्यो नि त हैन.
No, up now if tomorrow, let's say I don't know how much follower on this, how many people are seeing this, and but you have back of your mind na के डुवर्सलाई ठुलो पार्ने हो युट्युब भन्दा बाहिर जानुपर्छ.
अफ कोर्स
बाहिर जानुपर्छ भने कहाँ जान्छौ?
आफ्नै प्लेटफर्म
हो या त टिभी च्यानलसँग कोलाबोरेट गर्नुपर्छ
कि त ओटिटी प्लेटफर्म जस्तो केहीमा.
न ओटिटी प्लेटफर्म अहिले एकदम गाह्रो छ त्यो.
हैन लोकल आउला
गाह्रो छ. So you will have to go to a TV channel. Okay. The moment you go to a TV channel, what happens?
I'm the same like what everyone else is doing.
You lose control over your own program. TV channel le bhन्छ, oh, this guy is very controversial, don't invite him.
यसलाई इन्भाइट नगर, यसलाई यो बोल तो नबोल, यो काट तो नकाट.
तो भाइ सबसे बडा रुपैयाँ.
त्यही भएर ब्रान्डलाई चाहिँ के सम्झाउनु छ भन्दा फेरि चाहिँ हैन, द्याट्स माई. अरे भाइ टिभी र न्युज पेपरले डेटा दिइरहेको छैन, यसले डेटा दिइरहेको छ, उमेर दिइरहेको छ, एज दिइरहेको छ, डेमोग्राफिक दिइरहेको छ, कुन ब्राउजरबाट हेर्ने दिइरहेको छ हुन्छ नि हैन. वाइ आर यु पुटिङ मनी अन थिङ्स द्याट आर नट गिभिङ डेटा? जबकि अहिलेको जमानाको भनेकै एभ्रिथिङ इज सुपर कम्प्युटरको ड्याडको नाम के थाहा छ?
गेट अ
आई लाइक्स यु जोक
corporate head को guy and ask him, and if he answers you, I will waiting for the answer.
एउटा जोक्स भन्छु ल. सुपर कम्प्युटरको ग्रान्ड फादरको नाम के थाहा छ? डाटा.
Data is zero available. Okay. Today you look at it, no? What is the success behind Amazon? Data. Google, data.
What we have lost of ourselves, data.
Data. You are not a name, you are a data.
Data.
You are data in some computer stored in California. That's it. You are data. You are the product. As the social media, you are the product.
If you are not paying,
you are the product. So you have become a product. So which ad gets flashed on you on Facebook and which doesn't? Someone sitting somewhere, not even someone, it's the AI now deciding whether I should show this to Anup or Harsh.
And they know we will click it or not.
Oh, bye. Danger. I just saw the movie Terminator some other day on TV. This was like, I think 19.
Kun part?
I'm talking about the first one.
Part one, first one.
It was, I think, somewhere in 84, 85. Okay, when they predicted machines will take over the earth and all that stuff and all that. So, it was science fiction.
It's
Now
reality.
Science reality भयो के अब
हजुरले ब्ल्याक मिरर हेर्नुभएको छ?
नै छैन.
Highly recommending you that.
Take your recommendation. So things are moving in that direction. Machines, AI, FRI. There are people who are warning against AI. Okay.
Tons.
Okay. There are many guys who are scared of AI.
तर फेरि नेपालमा हेर्दा फेरि रियालिटी जब हामी कुरा गर्छौँ टिभी बन्द गर्छौँ र बाइक चलाएर बाटोमा जान्छौँ नि फिल्स लाइक हुन्छ नि अब के कन्टेन्ट कन्ज्युम गरिरहेको छौँ के सोचिरहेको छौँ कता संसार गइरहेको छौँ भन्ने हुन्छ नि बाटोमा त बाइक चलाउन थालिसकेपछि अरे हाम्रो देश जस्तो लाग्छ कि ब्याक टु रियालिटी
होइन नेपाल ब्युटिफुल कन्ट्री यार वाट्स रङ यु जस्ट वान्ट ह्याप्पिनेस जस्ट गो लिभ काठमाडौँ एन्ड गेट आउट अफ काठमाडौँ यु फाइन्ड ह्याप्पिनेस इन्स्टेन्ट ह्याप्पिनेस again it comes down to what you call success. What is success? To me right now at this stage of mine it's peace of mind. Why have an office at home, not working from my office? Okay, peace of mind. So it's evolving. Tomorrow it will be something else.
I remember asking you one question which I want to ask again. As a marketer, someone who understands audience, demographic, what works in a market, media, content, you know, अनि वर्किङ विथ सो मेनी कङ्ग्लोमरेट सो मेनी बिजनेसम्यान कहिले पनि यो दिमागमा आएन कि इफ आई क्यान सेल सम वान एल्स प्रोडक्ट आई सुड सेल समथिङ अफ माई ओन भनेर वाइ
आई एम नट द्याट एम्बिसियस मैले जति कमाएछ त्यही आई एम ह्याप्पी विथ आई एम ओके
इज इट ब्याड टु बी एम्बिसियस
No, for me, it's your perspective. I can't comment on what you think is good at my. I am live and let live.
यदि मैले यही क्वेसन इफ आई वुड हेभ आस्क्ड यु वेन यु वर 35, 38 यही हुन्थ्यो हजुरको एन्सर
More or less same हुन्थ्यो because if I was ambitious I would have not ever stepped into Nepal first of all.
So does that mean कि जोसँग पनि बाहिर जाने अप्सन छ जो पनि हाइली एम्बिसियस छ
होइन if what I'm saying is बाहिर जाने हुन्थ्यो भने if I was ambitious I would have chosen US no. In 1991 when I started my career in advertising worked 10 years in Bombay. Okay, Bombay is like the mecca of advertising in India. त्यो छोडेर नेपाल आयो my friend said oh you are a professional suicide गर्यो तिमीले. Okay, so I was not ambitious even that point of time. For me family life, personal growth, all that mattered more than money.
So let me reshape my question. I'll try to be a little bit smart. So reshaping the same question, having lived here in Nepal, has seen such a big transition. I think you 2000 देखि 2020 सम्म त ठुलो ट्रान्जिसन भएको टेक्नोलोजी वाइज कन्ज्युमरिजम वाइज होइन अनि अस्ति भर्खर एउटा मैले आर्टिकल पढिरहेको थिएँ 77,000 नेप्लिजले चाहिँ बाहिर जाने कि अप्लाई गरे अप्रुभ गरे पायो भनेर होइन सो अहिले 90% अफ माई ग्रेजुएट जो 2012-13 मसँग सँगै भएको ग्रेजुएट्सहरू आर नट इन नेपाल बाहिर छ अनि फर अ रिजन कि नेपालमा केही पनि छैन होइन बिकज दे आर हाइली एम्बिसियस
नेपालमा केही पनि छैन
फर हाइली एम्बिसियस पिपल तर हजुरले अघि त्यही भन्नुभयो नि त इफ आई वाज हाइली एम्बिसियस आई वुड हेभ गन टु युएस
नो आई एम टकिङ इन कन्टेक्स्ट नो करियर कन्टेक्स्ट नो
So career के context में 21-22 year old guy or girl.
What do you evaluate ambition? पैसा मात्र भयो भने यहाँ पनि छ पैसा. कोले भने नेपालमा पैसा छैन.
अस्ति एक्जाम्पल दिनु थियो दरबारमा गयो 100
दरबारमा जाऊ न 100 करोड तुरन्तै पाउँछ तिमीले. एउटा गाडी 2.5 करोडको हुन्छ यार दरबारमा. मैले नेपालमा ल्यान्ड रोड जति देखे बम्बेमा देखेको छैन यार. पैसा यहाँ तन्न छ यार. हो प्रब्लम छैन. How, where, what त्यसको लागि दिमाग लगाउनु पर्छ.
अनि नेपाली युथले किन देख्न नसकिरह हो देख्न नसकिरह हो नेपाली युथले
देख्न नसकिरह अनि जोसँग छ उसले बाट्ने नदिने खाने नदिने अर्काले माथि आउने नदिने
माथिकोले बाँड्नै पर्यो
सरप्राइज गर्ने.
अनि अहिले इन्टरनेटको जमानामा पनि बाँड्नै पर्छ हामी विरोध गर्न मिल्दैन वी विल टेक इट आवर वे
यु हेभ टु टेक इट अन योर ओन दम नो बाबा. You have to take it on your own merits.
त्यसपछि अघिको कुरा होला होइन
Success can't be handed over to you.
डेफिनेटली अनि अघि यसमा पनि हजुरले अघि भनेको कुरा होला कि 3-4 वर्ष 4-5 वर्ष त्यसपछि स्किल बिल्ड गर
गर न, कसले रोकेछ?
2 वर्षमा सिइओ हुने सोच
नगर ओके. सस्टेनेन्स कति छ? ओके, जस्ट बिकज यु हेभ अ कलेज डिग्री विच सेज यु आर MBA or you are engineer or you are this. First of all, college has not prepared you for life. No college can prepare you for life. Secondly, what is your exposure in the industry? Okay. जरुरी छैन कि you have to give 5 years only to a. तिमीले जुन काम मैले 5 सालमा सिक्यो तिमीले 2 सालमा पनि सिक्न सकिन्छ. कसैले 2 साल निकाल सिकेर जा.
टाइम इन्भेस्टमेन्ट होइन,
टाइम इन्भेस्टमेन्ट, केपेबिलिटी एनहान्समेन्ट, स्पेसली इन द सर्भिस सेक्टर. प्रोडक्ट्समा के छ, देयर इज वन मसिन, देयर इज वन र मटेरियल गोज इन, दिस कम्स आउट. There's nothing much you can do. But you can do again when the product comes out, how do you sell it? यहाँ धनी मान्छे छ जसले प्लान्ट हाल्छ, ल्यान्ड एक्वायर गर्छ, प्लान्ट हाल्छ, लेबर एम्प्लोय गर्छ. When the product comes out, they have no clue how to sell it.
They come to you. That's why
I'm still in this game. I thank them. Okay, that's why I'm still alive. So what is my skill set? Now you say, why don't you put your own product in service? People are coming to me, why should I take a bank loan and I sleep upside down here? Okay. मैले पनि बेचिरहेको छु नि. म ओके ठिक छ, म कम कमाइरहेको छु. एनिवे ओके फाइन, ह्याप्पी. एट इज आई डोन्ट हेभ अ ब्याङ्क लोन अन माई हेड एन्ड 1000 जनाको स्यालेरी टु पे एन्ड दिस अल द्याट. सो द्याट्स माई पार्ट अफ पिस अफ माइन्ड. I'm still playing in millions, but without my own money.
On someone else's money.
with of course.
With someone.
With a need to make sure that they also succeed. It can't be, it has to work both ways. Otherwise, I would not be tolerated.
बजारमा एउटा के हल्ला छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ होइन, स्टार्टअपले V-chitra अफोर्ड गर्न सक्दैन भनेर.
Bullshit यार.
हो?
Bullshit. If your startup is good enough, good idea, come to me anytime.
You'll support.
100%. I've done it. This is a startup.
Kavach.
Okay.
Supporting as like buying one product.
Kavach is working with me.
Hey, okay.
Kavach ko advertising हामीले गरेछ सबै.
Hey, nice. That's a pure startup.
That's a pure startup. I fully endorse this. I love this company. Okay. Other day I'm a biking guy. Okay. Things which are dear to me, which I believe in, I will fully support. Money is the last thing that I want. Because when I support a startup, okay, it is more from a challenge point of view. It is not money point of view. Okay. If your idea grabs me, I will not be able to finance it, but I will be able to give my skill sets to build it.
Ideas,
which are more valuable than venture capitalist.
हजुरलाई अहिले यो एन्टरप्रेन्योरशिपको विम कस्तो लागिरहेछ नेपालमा?
It's good and bad. Good in the sense like if that guy is building a product or a service which is purely made in Nepal, for Nepal, produced and consumed in the way of Nepal, Nepali way of life.
Doesn't have to be for Nepal ni.
Oh no, I don't call traders entrepreneurs.
हैन मतलब
तिमीले ट्रेडिङ चाइनाबाट सामान उठाएर यहाँ बेच्यो भने that is not entrepreneurship.
How would you define entrepreneurship?
Take a product in service, create it, employed expertise, start to end Nepal.
Or sell outside Nepal as well.
Whatever. Sell outside Nepal.
So it has to be produced in Nepal.
Yeah. How does it benefit my country? What is it that I have done so great?
अनि यस्तो कुरा
फरेनबाट प्रोडक्ट इम्पोर्ट गरेर यहाँ 15% 20% मुनाफामा फाइदामा बेचेर हाउ आर यु एन एन्टरप्रेन्योर? यु आर नट एन एन्टरप्रेन्योर, यु आर अ ट्रेडर.
तर धेरै युथले चाहिँ के सोच्छ भन्दाखेरि ब्रो यो त ग्लोबल वर्ल्ड हो, कहाँ लोकल सोच्ने, किन सोच्न पर्ने?
There's a guy who's made a bike, electrical bike, local Nepal ni bhaya.
Yatri,
Okay. I have not experienced that product. But if that bike clicks, okay, if the product is good and it clicks and Nepalis buy it, he's created a whole industry for Nepal.
It could be a global phenomenon.
Yeah.
Right?
So, okay. So there are chances, there are probabilities that you can do it in Nepal.
Even if you have to go outside Nepal, first do it in Nepal, prove it, taste the product and then go outside.
हुन्छ नि
तर फेरि यस्तो observation गर्दाखेरि all the rich people in Nepal are traders.
They are.
So why would an entrepreneur who also want to make good money is motivated to start something and just not do trading? Trading मै पैसा छ अब.
To all the entrepreneurs in Nepal that I tell you today on an open platform, whatever fortunes that you have earned by trading in a product or a commodity, at least reinvest 10% of your earnings in building local capacities.
Local capacity अब हामीले
local capacity in terms of products and service made in Nepal for Nepal, or at least funding the right institutions and generating skills. The skills which you generate in those schools and colleges that you are funding can be utilized in your own corporate or your manufacturing sector. No, they don't have to go to Bidesh.
True.
It has to be a cycle, no, that you have to create, generate, utilize profit.
That would be a trader's evolving key. If I'm selling a product anyway, why don't I eventually manufacture it in Nepal?
Today, tell me, like you said, top 5 corporate houses have their financial fortunes linked to automobile industry in India. I gave you the example.
Agreed.
Name any top 5 corporate houses, they are indirectly, directly connected to the automobile sector. It's the biggest sector after real estate in Nepal today. कति अर्बों पैसा जान्छ बाहिर
अनि हामी 200-300% मा किन्छौं.
सरकारले खान्छ, कम्पनीले खान्छ, हामीले बाटो पाउँछ भैसाबाडी जस्तो.
ट्रु
2.5 करोडको गाडी लिने अनि त्यो भैसाबाडीको बाटो चढ्ने रोज
कचाङ.
Okay. Now, I'm not saying कि start producing cars in Nepal. एउटा बल बेरिङ त बनाउन, एउटा नट बोल्ट त बनाउन, एउटा के उसको एक्सेसरी स्टार्ट विथ द्याट. नो, समथिङ लोकलाइजेसन त हुनु पर्यो नि. स्टार्ट मेकिङ कम्पोनेन्ट्स एटलिस्ट. नो,
त्यसले इभेन्चुअली उनीहरूलाई नै बेनिफिट गर्ने हो.
एक्सपोर्ट पनि हुन्छ नि. इफ टुडे यु मेक अ कम्पोनेन्ट फर अ इन्डियन कार, लेट्स से I don't know about the economics of it. Chances are that you don't have to import that component तेरो सर्भिस र सपोर्टमा नि.
एकदम.
र त्यो इम्पोर्ट भएन भने एटलिस्ट बाहिर पैसा गएन नि नेपाल बाहिर.
अनि किन त्यो अन्डरस्ट्यान्डिङ नभएको होला? किन त्यतिसम्मको
लेजी, किन टाउको दुखाउने? बाहिरबाट आएर चाहिँ पैसा छ, यहाँ लोकलसम्म टन्न भन न. एउटा स्पेयर पार्ट, मेरो बाइकको स्पेयर पार्ट जो इन्डियामा 300 रुपियाँमा पाइरहेको छ, यहाँ 3000 मा बेचिरहेको छ. बसे खाइरहेको छु प्रफिट, किन मैले बनाउने यहाँ?
लेट ब्याक
सोचेन नि यसले नेपालले कति फाइदा हुन्छ, नेपाली ग्राहकले कति फाइदा हुन्छ.
सो यस्तै एउटा अटोमोबाइलको मार्केटिङसँग मेरो कुरा भएको थियो नि. उसले मलाई के भन्यो भन्दाखेरि, अनुप ब्रो, नेपालकोमा चाहिँ दे डोन्ट इभन वान,
यु डोन्ट मेक दोज स्पेयर पार्ट्स फर नेपाल. न, यु हेभ 2 बिग जायन्ट्स. यु आर लाइक सिटिङ बिट्विन चाइना एन्ड इन्डिया यार. Put a component manufacturing plant, which does not require high tech expertise or skill levels. Look at your export market, no? And it's possible, it can be done. I'm proud that the brand that I have associated YY today is now in India in 20 different countries. गइरा छ नि. एउटा it might be a simple chow but at least someone has made that effort, no, taking it out.
एकदम
गर्व त लाग्छ नि, चाउ छ पनि गर्व त लाग्छ नि.
अफ कोर्स नि. आई थिंक ढुक्कै नि, त्यो जे जसो भए पनि त्यो एउटा.
आई नो पिपल लाइक अब इन्डियामा पनि भयो भनिरहेछ, पण when I go to Bombay, people say, oh, तिम्रो ल्याएको नेपालबाट वाइवाई र यसमा टेस्ट फरक छ मैले छैन सेम छ सेम बिलिभै गर्दैन माइन्डसेट भयो कि इट फिल्स नाइस टु हियर अल्सो के when you going from here how many Wi-Fi cartons you see going inside check-in luggage ma when you see that you feel nice no
एकदमै
so that's one way traffic भयो के इम्पोर्ट गर्ने बानी भइसक्यो
कसरी सम्झाउने होला त के छ वे आउट
सरकारले पहिला त
पोलिसी नै हो
इट स्टार्ट्स विथ पोलिसी मेकिङ नो नट अन पेपर ओन्ली आत्मनिर्भर खालि टेलिभिजन क्याम्पेनले हुँदैन नि
कहिलेकाहीँ होइन एउटा अर्को पर्सपेक्टिभबाट मार्केटिङको अर्को पर्सपेक्टिभबाट सोच्दाखेरि चाहिँ मलाई कस्तो लाग्छ भन्दाखेरि कतिपय ब्रान्डले चाहिँ आफ्नो क्याम्पेनहरूमा चाहिँ सेल्स फोकस गर्छ तर अवेरनेस फोकस गर्दैन नि होइन अनि इभेन्चुली त पहिला अवेरनेस फोकस गर अवेर गराऊ अनि सेल्स त आफै आउँछ भन्ने लजिक चाहिँ नबुझेको हो कि नेपालमा जस्तो लाग्छ कि जस्तै
द मार्केट इज डिफरेन्ट के फर्स्ट अफ अल awareness to अहिले change भयो awareness was always there because you are seeing all the foreign ads in India Nepal ma so what the multinational did then just spell out the product on the shelves in Nepal and बिकी हाल्थ्यो so awareness त जरुरत थिएन नि awareness त Indian media ले already create गरिदियो तेरो so and you are a trading community so awareness Indian media ले create गरिदियो ट्रेडिङ मिडियाले यहाँ प्रडक्ट डिस्ट्रिब्युट गरिदियो सेल्फमा हालिदियो बिकी हालिदियो रियल च्यालेन्ज विल स्टार्ट नाउ व्हेन द इन्डियन मिडिया हेज बिन शट डाउन एन्ड यु हेभ टु स्टार्ट क्रिएटिङ अवेरनेस टु फाइनल सेल्स सो नाउ मल्टिनेसनल्स विल हेभ टु वर्क इन नेपाल एज हार्ड एज द लोकल नेपाली प्लेयर द्याट्स अ लेभल प्लेइङ फिल्ड
फाइनली
यु आर देयर ओके इट टुक 25 years finally whoever did it thank you very much
यस्तो मिडियामा दिन चाहिँ एउटा गर्नुपर्ने अरू के कुराहरू छ जुन चाहिँ भइहाल्नु पर्ने हो विच वी विश भइहालोस् तर लाग्ला तर हजुरको पर्सेप्सनबाट चाहिँ अझै एउटा दुईटा कुराहरू चाहिँ भइदिइहाल्यो भने
आई वुड से ब्याङ्किङ रिफर्म्स
भन्नाले
अनलाइन पर्चेजेस टुडे नो क्रेडिट कार्ड डेबिट कार्ड क्यान बाई एनिथिङ अनलाइन within Nepal also forget outside today you have to go through payment gateways why can't I use my own bank or debit card
if I have money in there
some banks have done it
not everyone
okay not everyone has done it but त्यसमा पनि complications छ
do you think all these wallet companies are existing because banks are being lazy
I don't understand the dynamics of this I won't be able to comment on it but if the bankings themselves provided the service I would not have any going to any gateways why would I need to
exactly because हरेक बैंकको एप छ हरेक त्यही युटिलिटीजहरु मैले त्यही बैंक एपबाट पेमेन्ट गर्न पाउनु पर्ने हो
now there are platforms which earlier were free now are charging money why should I pay them money I should have been able to buy using my bank app no
and why should I load my money from bank to the
someone
wallet
third party's app and be worried about the security and the
and
it doesn't earn me any interest also
true
okay I will be hated now in Kathmandu for saying this thank you okay but it's a banking service why are you bringing third parties in
so banking reform
moment you have banking reforms okay you have easy payment gateways okay see the e-commerce revolution which will happen also e-commerce I would say I never buy anything e-commerce here in Nepal because of the quality assurance but there are things that need improvisation there also
so एउटा banking reforms हैन few of the reforms that जस्तै हजुरको इन्डियाको मिडियाको पछि दुई तीनवटा रिफर्म आई वाज आस्किङ यु कि दुई तीनवटा यदि रिफर्महरूलाई सजेस्ट गर्न मन छ भने one was banking reforms हैन other few
automobile reforms
you tax
no reduce tax on if the other day what I was telling about now Nepal is producing excess electricity I read somewhere okay now you are producing electricity which has to be consumed or wasted okay Why should it be wasted? Okay. So you have to create increase the consumption of it. No? The only way increase of consumption can happen when you increase what is the biggest consumer today, where world is going, e-vehicles.
Yeah, true.
So make ownership of e-vehicles the primary motive for anyone buying a new vehicle.
True.
Okay. So moment you have higher e-vehicles, your electricity is consumed, the revenue stays in, your petrol import bills, fuel bills come down. It brings money to the country, no? So why is not happening? Okay. Everyone will. And the moment you have e-vehicle coming out, now I can't even think of buying an e-vehicle because यहाँबाट पोखरा जानु पर्यो भने चार्जिङ पोइन्ट कहाँ सोध्ने बिचमा.
Exactly.
Okay. So infrastructure development. Everything is linked, no? But someone has to make a start somewhere. That's why I'm saying glass is half full or half empty. Which way you are seeing it? Yeah. Opportunities are there in Nepal, provided someone takes a leadership.
त्यो नेपालमा आइडियालाई फन्ड गर्ने जस्तै इभन फ्रम माई पर्सनल पर्सपेक्टिभ मतलब एक्सपिरियन्स होइन नेपालमा चाहिँ आइडियालाई अलिकति पनि त्यो सिड फन्डिङ गर्ने पनि छैन कि यु हेभ टु ब्रिङ मनी फ्रम यर प्यारेन्ट्स इफ यु आर रिच इनफ or find a land to collateral?
No, there are people who are now funding projects also. But उसले बढाउनु पर्यो, scalability बढाउनु पर्यो. There are people who are funding new projects, small scale industries. Banks are also doing their part. It's just that if I have an idea, what is the process? Where do I have to go? How to make sure? The word is what for mentorship आना कि
यहाँ तर फेरि नेपाल एउटा मिम पढेर आएको थियो नेपालमा फ्रीमा के पाइन्छ भन्दा फेरि नेपालमा फ्रीमा एडभाइस पाइन्छ अरे मेन्टरसिप फ्रीमा पाइन्छ अरे
मेन्टरसिप कहाँ as long as your development does not threaten my existence. True. Moment I see you as challenge खत्म. Okay, don't step on my toes. As long as that is happening, everything is nice.
Don't stop my flow of income. True. So, अब यो खास पनि यो डुवर्सको सेट छ नि हैन म हजुरलाई हल्का यसको बुझाइदिन्छु ल यो खास पनि सेट हाम्रो कसरी वी एन्डेड अप डिजाइनिङ वाज यताबाट एउटा गेस्ट बोल्छ यताबाट एउटा गेस्ट बोल्छ यति धेरै खतरा आइडियाजहरुको कुरा हुन्छ कि बिचमा बत्ती बोल्छ हैन मेटाफोरिकली
बनाउ दिमागका बत्ती बनाउ.
सो द अदर इन्टेन्सन अफ डुवर्स जस्तै फर इक्जाम्पल यो 2018 मा हामीले सुरु गर्यौं डुवर्स अनि अहिले चाहिँ पडकास्टिङ इकोसिस्टम एकदम बढिरहेको छ कि सो अहिले चाहिँ हामीलाई के भएको छ भन्दा फेरि we have to go back to our roots and identify why we are doing this stuff. के कारण हो त? Is it just you want to have someone and talk and record? भन्दा पनि मेन कारण चाहिँ अहिले के हो भने we have become more clear कि we want to actually talk about ideas that are executables and prove a point कि गर्नेले गरिरहेको छ यार नेपालमा. गवाले गरिरहेको छ.
The reason I am here today on your episode is there are negatives, there are positives in Nepal, but at the same time if you have what I call the kira in you, anything is possible. Okay. Complaint karne is very easy. Okay. Being negative is very easy. But as a creator, I know what it takes to create something. To create when a blank piece of paper is staring in your face and you don't have an idea and you have to write something to sell something. That fear is real. And whether when I was 27, 37 or 57, it will always be there. For a creative person, if that fear is not there, then he's dead. So to all the doers out there, I say that if you have an idea and if it excites you, do it. Not from the point of view of fame, name, fortune, money. Just do it. Okay. If it brings a smile on your face, just do it. Everything else
will fall
in place. Okay. But don't let the fear of failure scare you. Okay. If you are afraid of failure, you will create nothing new. Okay. There is, and once you try something and assume that you are not meeting a goal, don't give up. There will be other means. Maybe something is wrong. Correct and
Move on.
pursue the idea if you think it's worthwhile. Don't give up because somewhere put a negative comment on your Facebook page. हाम्रो त दिनका दिन कति आउँछ नेगेटिभ यस्तो हुन्छ कान्ट सोसियल मिडिया इज भनौँ न यहाँ सुन्दै निकालिदिने
यो लास्ट 30 इयर्सको जर्नीमा चाहिँ हेज दे एभर बिन अ पोइन्ट जहाँ चाहिँ आई थिङ्क आइ एम गिभिङ अप दिस इज डन अब म त्यस्तो पोइन्टहरू आएको छ हजुरको लाइफमा भयो छोडिदिएँ म यो भागिदिन्छु म यो चाहिएन मलाई केही पनि वाला टाइपको हो कि
इट्स नेभर ट्रिटेड इज अ जब नो विदाउट दिस आई एम नथिङ नो
सो यति
दिस इज इट देयर इज नो प्लान बी
सो यदि हर्सको 30 इयर्सको जर्नीमा चाहिँ एउटा कन्सिस्टेन्ट कुरा आइडेन्टिफाई गर्न सकिन्छ भने इज द्याट नट ट्रिटिङ जब एज अ जब वर्क एज अ जब नै हो
100%. 100%. Like I am now the new kid. I have invested in fancy photography stuff. Fancy in the sense like when I started out, this was fancy.
Fancy, yeah.
Okay.
So now,
so now I have the paisa and the resource. So I bought. Photography has always been a passion, but some point of time I did not have the time or the money because I was providing for a family, working on a career. Now I have time in the family, kids are grown up, everything is grown up. So what do I do? I build new skill sets.
Regardless of age.
Yeah, why should age bother? So day before I invited a model friend of mine, not model, she's a good looking woman. I invited her. I wanted to try photography skills that I have acquired over last, thanks to COVID. I was sitting at home. So okay, a tutorial there, pade. I'm learning lighting and how to use lighting. Knowledge I already have, but how to use the equipment that I have bought.
And softwares.
And the software that I have to get the best results.
Photoshop and frequency.
Yeah, so today at least now I know. Earlier I used to hire a photographer to do what I was doing, but at the same time I was directing him also. Ki ye light aisa kar. Now today I am doing that thing physically myself. Okay. It is not a career choice that I am going to shift my career. It's just that I've added a new set of skills to my
periphery.
To my repertoire, na? Okay. Where it takes me, I don't know. How will it help me, I don't know. But I've done it because it excites me right now. So like Steve Jobs said, connect the dots. Maybe this dot will connect somewhere later down the line. Okay. करते रहो, लगे रहो. Don't go by the grey hair. I still think I'm 20. So I have to learn. Like every staff in V-chitra is told, what new thing have you learned today or created today? If you have not created anything new or learned nothing new today,
you wasted
your day. You wasted my office space, my coffee, my internet time. I am paying no for all that.
Of course.
You wasted that resources. तिमीले त फ्री सिक्नेमा अपर्च्युनिटी पायो नि. बत्ती मेरो, हिटर मेरो, इन्टरनेट मेरो, आज वाट एभर तिमीले यहाँ बसेर सिक्यो भने जरुरी छैन फाइदा मलाई नै हुन्छ, अरूलाई हुन्छ, तिमीलाई हुन्छ.
You take that attitude wherever you go.
जहाँ सिक बेनिफिट सिक. ओके. अगेन सिक द्याट यो सिकेर म यो पैसा कमाउँछु भने बुलशिट. सिक बिकज मेक्स यु ह्याप्पी. क्या मैले यो ज्ञान पाएँ आज.
मैले आई थिङ्क आई रिमेम्बर द टेक्स्ट द्याट आई सेन्ट यु फर्स्ट टाइम कि अनि हाई सर आई वान्ट टु मिट यु भन्दाखेरि अनि भाइ के अरे पैसा नै के अरे समय भन्दाखेरि बस समय दिँदा भन्दाखेरि ठिकै छ बोलाउनु भएको होइन.
सो लाइक I have ample time now, because I have time because I got 30-40 people working for me now. And I am not into micromanagement bhane jasto. I can't be doing, okay, 40 people I have hired, okay, ye ke garira cha, ye kina bahar ni raha, I can't do all that shit. Yeah. For me, they have grown. How do I grow now? How do I use that excess time I have? I meet people like you who come up with their ideas. If it grabs me, I support you. Like we did the Dynamite rap battle. Okay. Like when I took the proposal to my client, they were hesitant. Rap is such a platform, should we associate or not? Gunda loko.
Vulgarity cha.
Vulgar cha, gunda huncha, anti-social huncha. Mala kina nagan. It's a music form. How you look at it depends how you identify it. And we created something new. Okay. And like until I remember the meeting we had also. You gave me 16 rap artists, all were male. I have told you, put a female. And the female jityo.
And got featured on BBC.
And not only featured, she won also, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
त्यो भन्दा पहिला नेपालमा फिमेल ऱ्याप आर्टिस्टै थिएन या थिए भने आइडेन्टिफाई भएको थिएन, रेकग्नाइज भएको थिएन.
शी इज स्टार्टिङ हर करियर एज अ ऱ्यापर नाउ, फुल टाइम ऱ्यापर.
तो आई फिल प्राइड नो
डेफिनेटली
के भाइ एउटा ट्यालेन्ट खोजेर निकाल्यो.
डेफिनेटली
त्यो मिटिङमा हुन्थ्यो भने वेयर वुड द्याट गर्ल बी टुडे.
अनि मैले हजुरलाई पनि भनेको थिएँ होइन, आई लाइक पार्ट अफ माई जब इज टु मिट पिपल, पिच आइडियाज, क्रिएट कन्टेन्ट, डिस्ट्रिब्युट इट, मेक इट टु सम नम्बर्स होइन. अनि हजुरसँग काम गर्दाको एक्सपिरियन्स, 2-3 एक्सपिरियन्स, इन्ट्रेस्टिङ एक्सपिरियन्स. एउटा चाहिँ जुन दिन मिटिङ भयो त्यसको 2 to 3 डेजमा त्यसको फाइनलाइजेसन भएर 4th-5thमा चाहिँ ल गर्ने है सबैजना अलरेडी, ल त आफ्नो काम सुरु गर, म आफ्नो काम सुरु गर्छु, ढक होइन, नो वेस्टिङ टाइम. त्यो एउटा मेरो रियलाइजेसन. अर्को रियलाइजेसन चाहिँ मैले एउटा पोइन्टमा चाहिँ के बुझेँ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ हरसँग काम गर्ने हुन्छ, स्टेट टु द पोइन्ट कुरा सुन्ने बानी राख, त्यो नो घुमाउने यताउता, स्टेट टु द पोइन्ट. इट सक्स रिडु. अनि त्यो चाहिँ आई थिङ्क एज अ नेपाली जहाँ चाहिँ हामी एकदमै बाबु यस्तो उस्तोवाला भन्ने सुन्ने बानी छ नि त होइन. बच्चैदेखि आमा बुवाले पनि बाबु छोरा यताउता, बाउले पनि त्यस्तै हो, साथीहरूले पनि त्यस्तै, टिचरले पनि त्यस्तै होइन. त्यो फर्चुनेटली मेबी म प्रिभिलेज भएको होला कि म त्यो उसबाट आएँ होइन. अनि द्याट डज नट सिङ्क वेल विथ लट अफ पिपल अफ माई एज.
द्याट्स अ डिफरेन्ट कल्चर वेयर आई कम फ्रम नाउ. लाइक आई एम फ्रम मुम्बई. लाइक मुम्बईमा एउटा सेयिङ छ, यु क्यान टेक अ म्यान आउट अफ मुम्बई बट यु क्यान टेक मुम्बई आउट अफ अ म्यान. I can't change. That's my inherent professional trait banana. There are many people who like it also.
And I like it now. I like it now. I didn't like it.
If people don't like it, I would not be where I am today.
Definitely.
Okay. It gives results. It doesn't waste time. Okay.
नाम पनि मिलेछ क्या, हर्ष.
See, optimum utilization of time and talent. I don't have time for chit chat. I don't go to parties. I can't chit chat. WhatsApp मलाई हुँदैन. Okay. Give me a glass of whiskey and leave me alone. Okay. So that's, and people know now. So those if they also. Okay. And what I'm telling, when you worked with me, okay, did we not create something great?
Amazing.
Huh? Happy, no?
Ekdam.
16 young artists got recognized. A new woman rapper got recognized. She's launched her whole career. Okay? Rap has come to a mainstream platform. People are copying you now. Mission accomplished. Now why should I sweet talk you and saying no, yo babu, yes, why? ठीक छ now. Let's try something new. Now I'm trying something this with
भन्नु न प्लिज भन्नु. I eventually थाहा भइहाल्छ नि.
I'm trying to promote the B-boys in Nepal.
Nice. हजुरले टिभीसीबाट पनि गर्नु?
B-boys पनि मैले अहिले गर्यो टिभीसीमा, टेलिभिजन कमर्सियलमा. What I realize is there is a lot of talent, but there is no one who wants to support time, effort, money. Dina chandena. So I've told them, like, come what may, brands come or not, I will do the content myself. Okay, we'll see what it goes. Not for financial, we'll see how it goes. There are things which are there in Nepal. There are lots of things in Nepal. Okay, everyone has to find what triggers them and lift it up. If every one of us did our part, then no one want to have to go to business.
Do you think because you and I can both relate it to art, music, culture, this thing Nepal can make us rich, make us like globally scale?
To me, I can't think of a normal life without art, culture, and in between. What are you gonna do with your money? तिम्रो नातिले खान्छ पैसा त्यो हिसाबले त्यो एटलिस्ट त्यो young guy who's there waiting for your support, do him now. In your lifetime you will see how he does and have the satisfaction कि मेरो पैसा कसले काम लाग्यो.
So my question is, do you think त्यसले जस्तै फर एक्जाम्पल जस्तै एउटा डेटा के छ भन्दाखेरि BTSले कोरियाको इकोनोमीमा 1% कन्ट्रिब्युट गर्छ अरे के हैन, म्युजिक ब्यान्ड कम्पनी 1% इज अ बिग डिल. सो नेपालमा चाहिँ बिकज अफकोर्स हामी ठुलो प्रोडक्सन गर्न नसकौँला तर आर्ट त हामीसँग त जति पनि छ नि जस्तो लाग्छ हैन, अनि त्यसलाई युज गरेर क्यान बी अपलिफ्ट द होल इकोनोमी नेपालको? विल द्याट बी अ क्रेजी आइडिया?
No, why can't it be? There are lot of Nepali artists who are in big time in film industry in India, मनीषा कोइरालाले नाम बनायो नि इन्डिया गएर. अब मनीषा कोइराला यहीँ बसे कसले उसको पिक्चर बनाउँथ्यो?
तर आउटलायर भयो के मनीषा कोइराला चाहिँ, one among millions.
No, there are many you don't know about. क्या कुरा गर्छ तिमी? मसँग फिल्म स्टुडियो हिँड्न कुनै पनि बम्बेमा म्याक्सिमम टेक्निसियन्स आर फ्रम नेपाल. यहाँ छोडेर गएछ, यहाँको इन्डस्ट्रीको हाल हेर न के हुन्छ. एनएफडिसी गएर हेरेछ, डिप्रेसिङ हुन्छ नि
एनएफडिसी.
ओके, बिचरा के गर्ने? आई वर्क विथ नेपाली ट्यालेन्ट. ओके, देयर आर गुड थिङ्स ह्यापनिङ इफ ओन्ली दे गट द प्रेजेन्स. अहिले द प्रब्लम इज ओरिजिनालिटी. वी आर लुजिङ ओरिजिनालिटी के कपिङ गर्दा all your big time shows on television channels in Nepal, what are they? Duplication of foreign shows.
एकदम
यहाँ दिमाग लगाउन, यहाँ नेपाली कन्टेन्ट क्रिएट गर्न सक्दैन? किन गर्न सक्दैन?
त्यही अनि मेरो लजिक चाहिँ होइन, जस्तै फर इक्जाम्पल अहिले बिग टाइम हजुरको ठुल्ठुलो सोजहरू सबै बाहिरको रोयल्टीतिर आइरहेको छ होइन. यु एन्ड आई क्रिएटेड समथिङ विच एज गुड एज भ्युज एज देयर्स अ लोकल नेम होइन भन्छ. किन करोडौँ अरबौँ किन पठाउनु पर्यो बाहिर जस्ट फर रोयल्टी भन्ने लजिक के? यदि नेपालकै कन्टेन्ट बेच्ने हो, नेपालकै आर्टिस्टलाई.
प्रब्लम यहाँ नि देयर इज अ प्याराडक्स हियर के. विदेशी भयो भने राम्रो हो, नेपाली भयो भने झुर हुन्छ. एट द सेम टाइम नेपाली इज सो पेट्रियोटिक, अब सपोर्टिङ दिस, मन त मेरो नेपाली हो, झन्डा लिएर भाग्ने. नो, ग्रेट. बट वेन इट कम्स टु सपोर्टिङ यर ओन
एक्चुअल थिङ,
खुट्टा टान, बिग प्रब्लम क्या.
त्यो हजुरले बुढाहरूमा देख्नुहुन्छ कि जवान
सबैमा क्रिटिसिजम गर्ने इजी छ कि यार. यु फलो एबिसी बागचो वाट एभर इन इन्डिया, नेपालीहरू पनि फलोइङ छ नि उता. देयर आर हिमालयन रोडिजको पनि यहाँ पनि भयङ्कर फलोइङ छ नि. तिमीले के गर्यो र डुप्लिकेट गरेर नेपाली रोडिजमा थियो? Why is there duplication? I hate this duplication.
So maybe हजुर जस्तो पर्सनालिटिजहरू जसले चाहिँ एउटा एजेन्सिज लिड गरेर, जसले इन्डस्ट्री लिड गरेर आएको छ, हजुरले कन्भिन्स गर्न नसकेको हो कि?
होइन, इजी वे आउट भयो कि. इफ आई क्रिएट समथिङ फ्रम स्क्रैच, ओके, यसले बढी एफर्ट, बढी टाइम र लगानी गरेको फ्रुजन टेक्स टाइम.
ट्रु.
यहाँ के हुन्छ, आइडल वर्ड छ, इन्डियन निकाल नेपाल हाल. ओके, स्टेज यस्तो बन्छ, यो यस्तो छ, सबै रेडिमेड छ, फर्मेट यो हो, हाल बनाऊ,
पैसा
रिलिज गर, पैसा आयो. द ट्रेडिङ मेन्टालिटी क्यारिड फरवर्ड भयो क्रिएटिभ
मेटाफोर भयो,
क्यारी फरवर्ड भयो नि.
नेभर थट इट द्याट वे. किनभने ब्रान्डेड ट्रेड गर्यो नि त.
ब्रान्ड ट्रेड गर्यो नि. यहाँ तिमी प्रडक्ट ट्रेड गर्यो, यहाँ एन्टरटेनमेन्ट ट्रेडिङ गर्यो. समवेयर अराउन्ड द लाइन यु लुजिङ द क्रिएटिभिटी क्या.
डिपेन्डेन्सी,
क्रिएटिभिटी एन्ड ओरिजिनालिटी दुइटै गयो के.
अब सार्क ट्याङ्क आइरहेछ.
डुप्लिकेसन इजी हो, फर्मेट इजी.
सो आई थिङ्क हामी अलमोस्ट 1.5 hours कुरा गऱ्यौँ. मेरो हजुरलाई लास्ट कपाल अफ क्वेसन्स मध्ये एउटा क्वेसन चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि के सजेस्ट गर्नुहुन्छ त म जस्तो मान्छेलाई या हामी जस्तो युवालाई जो चाहिँ अब नेपालमै गर्छु भनेर हरेक इन्डस्ट्रीलाई पक्रेछ. मेबी मैले मिडिया एन्ड कन्टेन्ट इन्डस्ट्री लिएको छु होला, अरू कसैले केही लिएर लिएको छ होला, एकदमै नो लाइक नो के भन्छ नि, नो फकरी भन्छ नि होइन, स्ट्रेट टु द एडभाइस दिनु पऱ्यो भने चाहिँ के दिनुहुन्छ?
ओरिजिनालिटी. ओके, perseverance, effort. Okay, what are, stick to your core. Okay, build a core audience and then look at scaling them up. Okay, आज तिमीले भयो डाइनामाइट बनायो. ओके, अब यसलाई नेक्स्टमा कसरी अझै राम्रो बनाउने, अझै बढी लिएर जाने. Not again duplicating something someone else has done, but your own originality. Okay, originality works.
अनि त्यहीमा के अरे अन्टरप्रेन्योरसिपमा पनि हजुरले त्यही जोड्नु.
Duplication will get you eyeballs, but it will not bring that happiness to you. फाइनेन्शियल सक्सेस आउँछ.
अनि फाइनेन्शियल सक्सेस पनि ओरिजिनालिटीबाट बेसी आउनुपर्ने होइन, ओरिजिनालिटीबाट फाइनेन्शियल सक्सेस बेसी आउनुपर्ने होइन. सो इफ ती कसैको मोटिभेसन फाइनेन्शियल सक्सेस हो भने भाइ ओरिजिनालिटीबाट नै अचिभ.
मेरो लाइफमा भइसकेछ कि whenever I write humorous scripts, okay, I find it very funny, they are good, okay, but just because the language Nepali artist के यार यस्तो बनाइदियो यस्तो. Now if you see the same TV commercials in Hindi or English, oh कति राम्रो यार, के हँसाइदियो यार.
ब्रान्ड्सले भन्ने कुरा हो, ब्रान्ड्सले भन्ने कि
कन्ज्युमर्सले भन्ने. तिमी युट्युबमा गएर च्यानल हेर न. ओके, कपिल शर्मा वाह 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 हुन्छ. ओके, यहाँ कसले गर्यो भने यो त नराम्रो भयो, यहाँ हाम्रो कल्चरमा सुट हुँदैन.
कमेडीले तँलाई हान्यो है, तैँले कमेडीलाई हानेको कमेन्ट आउँछ.
सो डबल स्ट्यान्डर्ड्स पनि हुन्छ क्या.
ट्रु. यो युट्युबको कुरा गरेर मलाई एउटा सोध्नको मन लाग्यो. जस्तै युट्युब ट्रेन्डिङ पेजमा गयो भने चाहिँ होइन 90% अफ द टाइम द कन्टेन्ट यु सी इज डिप्रेसिङ के, विच मोस्ट पिपल आर वाचिङ. नाउ आई डु नट नो हु डु आई ब्लेम. डु आई ब्लेम क्रिएटर्स फर नट क्रिएटिङ इनफ गुड कन्टेन्ट अर डु आई ब्लेम कन्ज्युमर्स फर नट वाचिङ गुड कन्टेन्ट?
फ्रिभिलेज भयो कि. आई स द्याट सम कन्टेन्ट त्यो कुन त्यो डेटिङवाला ब्लाइन्ड डेट. Honestly, I could not sit through even one episode of it. Okay, but people
famous. Everybody is watching. The whole international diaspora of Nepalese people are watching.
Somewhere around the line, something is disconnecting wrong, or I am stupid. What I like that I am stupid now. Okay, my relevance to modern Nepal is over. Okay, so. Is there a consumer shift in the kind of entertainment they want? Is this the kind of entertainment they want? If this is the kind of entertainment they want, then मेरो तो career finish भयो. मेरो career finish भयो. I can ever in my life make that. Okay. So now I have to again come back to drawing board and innovate what will work. I have no right or wrong answer.
त्यो पनि हो एउटा मेबी कन्ट्रोभर्सियल हुनसक्छ होइन, तर एनीवे डु यु थिङ्क sex sells better in media?
Anywhere in the world. Sex always sells.
And different form of sex are being presented in different form of content.
You go on any तिमी हेर न यार टिकटकमा गएर राम्रो म्युजिक बजाइदिए के 10 लाइक आउँछ. त्यो म्युजिकमा एउटा केटीले आइटम नम्बर गरिदियो भने 10,000 लाइक आउँछ.
अनि सेक्स चाहिँ जेन्डर स्पेसिफिक, जस्तै त्यही कुरा केटाले गर्यो भने सेल हुनु हुँदैन, त्यही कुरा केटीले गर्यो भने सेल हुन्छ.
अब के गर्ने, laws of human nature we can't change that. Can't change that. अब sexy केटी भयो भने women see it from point of jealousy, केटा sees the point of वासना.
So that's global like that. It's not just Nepali or Indian.
No, it's global. Sex sells, man. Sex sells. Sex नसेल भने तेरो कति इन्डस्ट्री डुब्थ्यो. अल्कोहल इन्डस्ट्री सर्भाइभ्स अन सेक्स.
मैले यो कसरी रियलाइज गरेको भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ जस्तै नार्कोस हेरेर आएको थिएँ होइन, नार्कोसको हरेक एपिसोडमा देयर वाज एउटा सेक्स सिन कि होइन. अनि मलाई कस्तो लाग्यो भन्दाखेरि यो त सफ्ट पोनै त हो टेक्निकली होइन. पोन हामीले एउटा प्रपर हुन्छ एउटा चाहिँ
सेक्स भाइलेन्स ब्लड गोर. लुक एट द्याट. त्यो कोरियन कुन थियो अहिले आएको हिट एकदम
स्क्विड गेम
स्क्विड गेम ब्रुटली वायलेन्ट न
एकदमै
ओके
ग्लोबल हिट
ल्याङ्ग्वेज थाहा छैन पनि हेरिरहेको
सबटाइटलमा
सब टाइटल पढेर हेरिरहेको छ दिज आर युनिभर्सल नेचर न के गर्ने हो हाउ क्यान यु
सो जस्तै फेरि मेरो के अरे पोइन्ट अफ भ्यूबाट चाहिँ यदि म कन्टेन्ट क्रिएट गरिरहेको छु म सकेसम्म भ्यालुएबल कन्टेन्ट क्रिएट गर्न खोजिरहेको छु द्याट आई क्यान गिभ ब्याक पिपुल समथिङ तर युट्युबको ट्रेन्डिङ पेजमा हेऱ्यो भने इट्स अल कान्डर्स द्याट इज बिङ सोल्ड के यसले भन्यो फलानाले यस्तो गर्यो त्यो लोकल द्याट्स डिप्रेसिङ द्याट्स एट टाइम्स इट्स अनमोटिभेटिङ
इट्स नट डिप्रेसिङ न इट्स
वाट आर माई के अरे फेलोज आर वाचिङ भन्ने हुन्छ कि
त्यो युआर लुकिङ फर अ भेरी युटोपियन वर्ल्ड क्या तिमी त फेरि लुम्बिनी जा उता भएर त्यो बनियान ट्रीको तल बस अनि निर्वाणा लिएपछि
नेक्स्ट 25 इयर्समा
त्यही हो अब द्याट सी युनिभर्स इज नट यर क्रिएसन न यु वाइ यु ब्लेमिङ यर सेल्फ वाइ यु ब्याङ्गिङ यर सेल्फ अब तेरो वाट अडियन्स लाइक्स गिभ डिस
त्यो गर्न मन छैन फेरि
घरमा छैन भने सन्यासले
किन वेट गर
वेट फर द वर्ल्ड टु चेन्ज अर यु चेन्ज
कि त ब्रिङ समथिङ मोर ओरिजिनालिटी होइन त go to the basics.
See, sex will always sell. You can't. We in advertising use sex. We know best how to use sex. Okay. Sex, of course, violence we can't use. But the only tool available is what is sex and aspirations. That is what we use. Okay. So there is no way you would not want to see a dark, ugly model in a TV commercial. No. We are sexist in a way.
Definitely.
Okay. अब कतिचोटि मैले लेट्स से आई पुट के भने व्हाट वाज द राइट पोलिटिकल वर्ड करेक्ट वर्ड फर मङ्गोलियन फेस
ओके
क्लाइन्टले भन्छ यो भएन आर्यन चाहियो के गर्ने हो इभन इफ आई वान्ट आई क्यान युज
बिकज हिज मनी
अब के गर्ने उसले डिक्लेयर गर्नु मलाई आर्यन फेस चाहियो बोलो भाइ सी इज अ गुड एक्ट्रेस यो राम्रो छ सेक्सी पनि छ आर्यन फेस चाहियो खतम कुरा अब के गर्ने कमर्सियल वर्ड्स
फ्रस्ट्रेट हुँदैन कहिलेकाहीँ त्यस्तो कुराहरू
हुँदैन वाइ शुड आई गेट
फाउन्ड अ वे टु लिभ विथ
भाइ आई एम नट हरिश्चन्द्र नो यार आई एम नट युधिष्ठिर यार आई एम हर्ष वाइ शुड आई बी रियल नो आई एम नट आउट टु चेन्ज द वर्ल्ड के आई एम जस्ट मेकिङ अ स्मल स्पेस फर माइसेल्फ वान कग इन द व्हील okay
but it feels nice no if you whatever you're doing things changes things around
in my own way happy
so my almost last question for you would be you know what are the few advices you would give to young horse let's say 20-25-year-old horse
nothing much I'm going to do the same shit all over again
do the same shit all over it no regrets
no why should I whatever was available circumstances opportunities I made the best of I could have been much better man I can't look back in hindsight and say oh I should have not done this
if you could give one opportunity to 25-year-old horse I know what would that be
one opportunity now I will be giving the old horse only. I can't tell you now.
Okay. So I think lovely conversation. Thank you so much, Harsh.
Welcome.
Anything last ma kehi हाम्रो audience लाई केही भन्न
audience लाई के भन्ने just लगेर हो stop whining there's a lot of things you can do cut that attitude of whining and being negative whatever works for you do it
perfect well sound
thanks all the best
thank you so much for everyone listening and watching this I know there's tons of takeaways to take from we'll be back again with another amazing podcast till then you guys take care bye bye
thanks